Hey, buddy.
Cody,
Hey, buddy.
listen.
Yeah.
I got a lot of stuff I got to say.
Okay.
Got to get it off my chest.
Okay. You got your notes?
I have notes.
You have a written statement prepared?
I don't know. I have a written statement.
Okay.
I just have to say, why do we call it the big game? Why can't we just say it for what it is?
Because we don't get sued? I think that's the reason, right?
Oh, is it?
Isn't that why?
Oh, so I
Do you have
can't.
like a...
Wait. So that's it?
If you want, if we're not afraid of them suing us for all $5 that we make per episode of
Yeah.
this show, then I say we can say it.
Well, then I say I watched the.
Which one's the beef?
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. I should have done it.
You watched the what?
The. Well, this mother stupid bowl is.
Jesus, Christian, the mouth on you, sir.
Welcome back to another episode of The Wanger Show. That would have been more funny if they didn't see.
Damn
it.
He's gonna have his finger on the button all night.
Yeah, finger on the
Red
pulse.
Hat
I
say.
see it.
My finger on the
Yeah.
pulse. Welcome back to another episode of The Wanger Show.
Hey, guys, it's another one.
It's 391.
391, you say, Christian. The
Yes.
Pokemon tonight is Monferno.
Monferno.
Monferno is the Pokemon.
It's a little-
Look at him. He's got a little bit of a Stitch vibe to him.
Yeah, he's got a little fiery tail.
Oh, wow.
There it is. Another Pokemon, another episode. Follow us on all the things. Subscribe, like, leave a comment. See you guys later. Oh, God. All right.
Anyway.
I hit the outro and didn't do anything. Thank the Lord.
Oh, like you actually did hit the outro
Yeah.
button. Okay, got it.
All right. Mark,
What
you're
up,
back.
everybody?
Good to be back, boys.
Woo! We're here to talk about the BG.
You
SB.
You can get away by calling it the Soup Bowl,
Okay.
and then
Have-
just say Soup Bowl.
Yeah.
Soup Bowl. I
Yeah.
like that. That just makes me want to go to Souplantation.
I've
Remember
never
those?
been a big soup guy.
I got
and
a
I should be.
huge case. The last case of food poisoning that really like set me back more than like, well, that was a fun visit to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Souplantation killed me for 3 days.
Oh.
I was in danger of missing our rec league semifinal playoff game that year.
Oh, we can't do
Now
that.
I came back for the game and performed
Sure.
admirably.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Just like Jordan.
Souplantation.
I was just about to say, he did do that, right?
La
Yeah.
Cienega. Yeah. it was-
I watched that documentary. I know what's up.
Someone spiked the soup plantation.
Jordan ordered pizza. What nobody
Yeah.
told him is that pizza came from
Whoever you guys
Souplantation.
are playing that day got wind. Is like, Mark's gonna be at the Souplantation. Let's fuck his day
Did
up.
this happen in
Oh,
Salt
man.
Lake City by chance?
I never went back to that soup plantation ever again. It was right near my place. I could walk there. And I think that might be the day that I swore off all of those cafeteria style
Sure.
buffet
Sizzler type thing.
restaurants
Mhm.
because I hate Sizzler. I'm not a Sizzler guy at all. And I'll tell you why. Because, like, look, I eat at Soup Plantation, I almost die. And then I go to Sizzler with Josh and Ken, two people who are out of my life now. And we sit down to eat, and I'm like, I'm not doing the thing. Like, I'll order, because Sizzler has a menu you can just order food from.
Sure.
Yeah.
As opposed to going up and fixing yourself a plate on
Sure.
stuff that everybody sneezed on.
Love it.
So I ordered a burger. You know, I pulled the Ruvalcaba. It's like, when in doubt, you order a burger.
I go to Mexican restaurants and I
order
order a burger.
a
It's one
simple
time when I'm a
burger.
child
Batter
and it's
chicken
haunting my
strips.
life.
Dude, we didn't even know Buffalo Wild Wings made burgers.
Oh,
when
that's
we went
right.
over there
I had a
after
phase where
Schmoes
I
one
just
night.
didn't eat wings.
Yeah,
I
remember that.
genuinely liked their
Yeah.
burgers. I'm a wing guy. I made wings this weekend.
He's a huge wing guy
I'm
now.
a changed man.
Yeah.
I had the last dab.
Do you know why you're a wing guy? I'm taking some credit for this.
You can take some credit.
Because in between,
I take credit for most of your jokes.
It's
Here's right.
in between Burgergate, right? In like 2014,
Yeah.
when we went across the street and we ate Buffalo Wild Wings, and we're like, oh my God, what did Christian? Where'd he get that hamburger from? After that,
Did you go to
but-
McDonald's real
Bring
quick?
it in.
I think this was Collider. I was telling you guys how great Wood Ranch is, and they just opened. And then we were like placing orders. We went over there, and you for lunch said, and he said this verbatim, Cody. He's like, I'm just gonna get a side salad for lunch. And I was like, son, you need
Oh.
protein in that body. All right.
Yep.
You're
Mhm.
a football player, damn it.
Yep.
And now when he goes to Wood Ranch with us, he gets he opens with 5 Buffalo wings.
Those wings are good.
Those wings are
The
very
Wood Ranch
good.
ones are really
Well,
good.
yeah, now I'm haunted
Yeah.
forever because
Mhm.
fucking meat eater over here,
Yeah.
the liver king, gets on my ass.
the liver king.
You know that guy? No?
Oh, I know the liver doc on Twitter. He
I don't know if
is
they're the same.
He's
Who's the
very
liver king?
informative. He's an actual doctor, and he
Okay.
hates alcohol, and it sucks.
Okay, I don't think this is the same guy. I think the liver king is the guy who only consumes like meat
Liver.
and raw
Okay.
food.
Oh,
raw
he's like
meat.
on the DiCaprio Revenant
something
diet.
like that. Someone
Yeah.
can correct me, but he's like he's kind of cuckoo.
You
but
boys
I,
ever had liver?
No. Liver and onions?
Oh my
Doug?
God!
Ugh, no, thanks.
We
What?
tried to get it during Molly's later years. Her mom and I were trying all these different things because like she wasn't liking her food, and so it's like, well, we're just gonna go back to like being those parents that like cook the dog's food every day. And we started getting her liver, and it smelled so damn bad.
We got her liver Draco liver one time, and it was the worst.
What animal's liver are you feeding?
Probably
is it a cow?
cow,
I think it's a
maybe?
cow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got it at like a Mexican restaurant, or
Yeah.
not a store.
Yeah.
That's where I don't know if they would. I don't know if they had it at like Ralph's or something like that. We need to go to
Liver's tough to find.
yeah.
Can I
And
get
then
a pound of liver, please? Like, it
Hey.
just sounds,
Go to that
just
specialty,
yeah.
the specialty animal store that has like you can get liver for your dog, you can get kangaroo meat for your dog.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Molly was eating kangaroo for a while.
Okay.
And her
Bouncing
mom was
around.
like, I just feel bad for the kangaroos. Like, have you ever been to Australia? Those things are jumping and they will rob you. Like,
They're-
they will come
yeah.
up and like they're smart. They will take your wallet
Attacking
out,
people.
put it in
Yeah.
their little Looney Tunes pouch.
Yeah.
Oh, I just want to cuddle up in there, and fly
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Anyway, Sizzler, not good. Burger
Okay.
was terrible.
That's fair.
Do you know the story of Ken almost killing me at Sizzler? Because I did that thing as well. Me and
What's with
Christian
these
were on
fucking
that.
guys either hounding us for what we eat or just straight up trying to kill
Trying
us?
to kill us.
Yes.
They're trying to bring us to Sizzler, and it's not ended well
Yeah.
for two usual pretty tough iron stomachs. Was this the time that you drove home?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I halfway through the podcast, I realized how badly I needed to just explode my insides. And I didn't want to do it in Ken's bathroom, so I powered through. And then once again, I live far away, so I had to drive like 40 minutes, just
Yeah.
like fucking white knuckling it. Just like, oh God!
Missed opportunity, man. If you ever
Yeah.
have the misfortune of one of your friends like dragging you to Sizzler, let's just say one of their family members just died, and they want to go to Sizzler, and you're like, God damn it, I got to go to Sizzler for
You
this
have
guy.
to do it.
Then do yourself the favor and get revenge like Cody could have but didn't. Go back to their house and show their bathroom what Sizzler is really all about.
Oh, now you open the floodgate. If anyone in my family goes, we're going to Sizzler, and you're going to have to, and I'm going to poison the food. So you can shit afterwards.
It's probably going to cancel out and make it fine. That's how bad. Like I used to eat it like on the East Coast. Golden Corral is a big one.
Sure.
Ponderosa Steakhouse was
Oh,
really
okay.
big, and it was one of the DC sniper spots. So like we stayed away from Ponderosa Steakhouse for a while, and then they have them all up and down the coast. But like after that Sizzler experience, that Souplantation experience, no more buffet. I've been to Vegas a bunch. Do not miss the buffets.
Yeah, I'm not huge on buffets either, except unless it's breakfast. That's the only one for some reason.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why.
You never realize like how many eggs you can eat until you
Yeah.
go to breakfast.
Well,
And so
not
we're like,
anymore.
you know what, let's do more.
Not anymore.
Oh, right.
Can't do eggs anymore.
No.
I went to Costco, and this is a bit. I've never been to Costco in my life, but I was thinking like
man, good
because
man.
all the eggs are out at Costco, right?
Yeah.
And it's like what? There's two things that Republicans like ran on. They're like, we're gonna fix the price of eggs, and we're gonna get rid of DEI hires, right?
Yeah.
And so you go to Costco, and there's no eggs, and all the white people that work there now have nothing to tell you. Like they don't know where the eggs went.
Oh, was Costco one of them too that got rid of the DEI
No,
program?
Costco's the
I
one
have
who
no
kept
idea.
it.
They're championing it, right?
Yeah,
All right,
Costco's
all
the
right.
one who kept it.
Good
Yeah.
for you,
yeah.
I
Costco.
think, yeah.
I do not want to cancel. I love Costco. God,
Keep the diversity high and the gas prices low.
Mm,
Never
they
been in a
do-
Costco.
They do have low gas prices, at least low.
I'll never go
It's right
again
here.
because I went there. This was 10 years ago, I think. I've never gone back to the Costco.
Oh, you gotta
gas
let it
pump
go, man.
Because
Oh,
like
it's-
I stupidly, you know how like the gas pumps are like longer, like you can kind of like go around the other side.
That's convenient.
Well, they were at mine. I guess I parked too far away
From the elongated.
Yes, so it was not wrapping around far enough to get to my pump on the left side of my car, and I was getting honked at. I'm like, I'm
Yep.
sorry, I'm going as fast as I can.
There's a lot of
I
pressure out
left,
there.
but I went in there with my gas light on. I left with it on. I'm like, I'm so fucking sorry.
Here's
Jesus.
I've always thought they should do this. Those gas station lines at Costco are so long,
Mhm.
and they can
How
be.
long are they?
They're so long.
Okay.
Is that what you wanted?
Yeah, no.
Might
Tell me-
might
tell me-
soundbite that
tell me
later.
what
That
you
was
want.
good.
You
Yeah.
want it
Just
slower?
just trying to get you set up. you
Okay,
know?
all right. They're so long, and people get very angry at point and case
Yeah.
with Cody
you
here.
got to get moving. Yeah.
I think that they should have people from their food court
Mhm.
go out there with hot dogs and slices of pizza and drinks and just be like, would you like a hot dog? Would you like a slice?
For free?
That's so
I
you
mean,
can't be giving away the
they're,
inventory.
they're
Yeah, I
pretty
mean-
much free already.
Mm.
They're like, the hot dogs are like $1.50 and a drink.
Is it pump the gas yourself at Costco?
Yes.
That's where you got to get the professionals involved.
To do
you
it?
got to take it back to the 50s
Mhm.
where
as long as they're
and-
white.
I mean, you know,
Can't do the
this is
DI
the country
hire.
we live in now.
Sure.
New Jersey, I still think
That's a joke, by the way.
It used to be illegal in New Jersey. I think it's legal now. It used to be illegal in New Jersey to pump your own gas.
Really?
Like you had to.
I didn't realize this was still a thing.
There's still like one state, right? Isn't there?
Might be Jersey. It might be
There's still one more. I
Pennsylvania. One of those, you know.
Maybe.
But yeah,
let us
go
know.
back, have somebody at Costco come out and pump the gas for you. Because look, they have longer gas,
How long?
hoses. You want to know how long they are? So long that Tummy McRumbleson over here can't pump it. So you need a professional to get involved.
That's Cody's next
I'm
character.
like
Tumby-
holding this thing
Tummy
over my
McGrumbles.
shoulders,
Yeah.
guys. Tummy McGrumbles is good.
His superpower is just everything he eats fucks his stomach up.
Oh, you poor
Goes
thing.
right through.
But when he has to shit, God, he can run. He can run.
He
so
can drive
fast.
too,
He can
apparently.
drive is
drive
what it
real
is, yeah.
fast. But yeah, no, like just go out there, start handing out some dogs and some slices. Everyone would be happy. You ever had one of their ice creams there? Oh, it's amazing.
I just said I've never been to Costco.
Cody, you ever had one of their ice
There you
creams
go.
there?
I try to leave. I can only be there if I'm like the only person there, and that's never going to be the case because it's just swarmed with people.
Seems like there's a lot of people there.
Yeah.
That might be the primary
the
reason why
worst.
I don't want to go.
Yeah.
I do not like being around people, man.
It's terrible. No, especially there. And if you go on the weekends, we'll go once every few months and just stock up on toilet paper and
Yeah.
like if you get food there, you're just gonna have food forever. So we don't do that. Don't do that.
I may not have the storage capacity to shop at Costco.
You
Like,
know.
look at all this stuff. I don't know where to put it.
I mean, we last with toilet paper for a long
Me
time.
and Marissa, when we first moved in together, went to Costco, and this is like my first time living on my own. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get all this cool food from Costco, and I got a fucking like 48 pack of Easy Mac. With not even a big Easy Mac guy.
Yeah.
I was just like, got to do it. It's
right here.
I got like a 32 pack of Sunny D, which I never
Oh,
drank,
God,
but
no.
so like
Yeah.
our fridge and our pantry were just full of Sunny D and Easy
Oh
Mac.
no, you gotta do toilet paper, paper towels,
Vodka.
sure.
Get that Kirkland vodka.
It's a big one.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of like stuff you need around the house, not
You don't need a Kirkland vodka
No,
jug around the house.
no.
I play a lot of public golf courses in LA because those are the ones where you can get a tee time.
Yeah.
A lot. You go looking for your ball in the woods. A lot of Kirkland golf balls. A lot of Kirkland golf balls in
Okay.
those woods.
All right.
Yeah.
When are they going to develop just a smart ball that just can retract back to you?
They probably already have, but we
Come
don't
on.
deserve that technology.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You know,
That'd be dangerous, actually.
big
Put
golf is keeping it from us.
Put a Starlink into a ball, just see what happens.
It's like here's a $10,000 chip inside a $3 ball.
It's like, what's that ball doing? He's oh no, what's that sign?
Yeah.
Throw it away.
I hope the chip's waterproof. That's where a lot of the balls are going.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do with that. You have to laugh because otherwise you're just going to snap your club in half. When you have like a perfect like you hit a perfect drive, you're looking at the green, you got 150 yards, you take out that 8 iron, there's a lake right there, and you're like, all I have to do is not go left. Then you see where the ball's going, and you just have to watch it.
And then sure
You
enough.
have to watch it. Like you
Yeah.
think some miracle's going to happen.
Do you ever after I watched Happy Gilmore, I was always afraid there was a gator inside of those little ponds.
In Florida,
They're more common
Oh,
than
sure,
that.
maybe in
I
Florida.
mean,
No, I
yeah.
would think even like here in California, like are there gators in there?
gators?
Those
like-
Orange County Gators.
Because like I'd
you
have
know.
family like, go get the ball. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
what the fuck? I
Yeah.
don't want to get the ball.
No, we out here in California on the golf course, we traded alligators for rattlesnakes, which I still have not seen a rattlesnake yet. I played a couple desert courses. I've never seen a rattlesnake in my life. I heard one time. My
I
mom
heard
and I were
one.
hiking. We heard one, and everybody like in the hiking group was like, "Oh, it's in that bush right there."
Yeah.
I did see on the 7th fairway. I was in the fairway and just off into the rough. Huge, big. It was literally as big as I have tiny hands, but it was as big as my hand. Tarantula.
Ooh.
About
Nope.
25 miles outside of LA.
I'd be like,
Yeah.
Mulligan, get me
Yeah.
out of here.
So
No,
hairy.
Won't do it.
So hairy.
I can relate.
Yeah.
Because I have 8 legs.
This is like a little Christian Rubicon
Yeah.
crawling around. That's my buddy Christian. He's always with me.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. All right. So we talked gators. We got spiders and snakes.
Yeah, nothing else big happening this weekend.
Nothing at all. Well, let's. Mark, I just want to pause. Like, should we? I don't know. We should have brought flowers, some candles.
For what?
I mean, they got so close. Your C's.
Yeah,
Your WCs.
the Commanders.
we can say that.
had
Good.
an incredible run, and we have nothing to be ashamed about. We ran up against a wall with the Philadelphia Eagles, who are great. And after watching last night's Super Bowl, I don't think we should feel all that bad about how we played them because
Sure.
look at how good that team
Woo,
is. Peaking at
yeah.
the right time. And we were in that game into probably until like the end of the third quarter, and it wasn't. We just kept like fumbling the ball.
Sure.
Like, it was like we were moving the ball fine. Jaden
Yeah.
Daniels, our rookie stud, was playing great, and the defense cannot contain Saquon Barkley. The Chiefs defense could.
Sure.
And they're like, let's make this quarterback beat us. And Jalen Hurts is like, you sure?
He's like,
Okay.
Hurts, don't it?
Yeah.
That's
That's good. That's really good.
Give it to me. What the fuck?
I legit thought that was the drum hit. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I hit the trombone.
Oh,
instead.
I got tripped out. I didn't. He did the boom, 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 boom. I
yeah,
thought you
no.
had a different soundbite
no,
under
that
the
was
one.
very much the sad trombone.
Wow.
I'm that good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm like a modern day Michael Winslow.
Well, I would have. I think I would have. I mean, I very much enjoyed the game for different reasons, but I would have enjoyed it more rooting for you, or even Cody for the Bucks. I would have rooted for the Bucks too.
Okay, we beat the Eagles. I think in week 3. You know, I'll take
Okay.
it.
I
We're
would've-
basically champions.
yeah.
Okay.
You know,
I think the Eagles partially have the Bucks to thank for winning this game because the Bucks did them the courtesy last year of knocking the Eagles out of the playoffs in the first round,
Beautiful.
and the Eagles
Mhm.
looked dreadful.
Yeah.
And so my look at this game, my read on this game is that everybody on the Chiefs looked old. They're not old. Patrick Mahomes is 29. He's still in his prime, but they looked old, and the reason they looked old is because they have gone deeper into their football season than any other team has. Just about every year the last 7 years.
Yep.
They have been to at least an AFC championship game when everybody else is already kicking back and resting their body and getting charged up for the next season. The Chiefs haven't had that window. Patrick Mahomes just looked exhausted last night.
Yeah. I would say too, because I know everyone's kind of hating on the Chiefs now.
Yeah.
They're kind of becoming the new Patriots. Just like, I don't know if you would qualify them as a dynasty team. I don't know.
no, yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are. Okay. All right.
I just frustrated
Yeah.
because they used to be like really fun to watch, like 2018 to 2020, 2021.
Sure.
And then their whole like identity kind of switched, became more defense focused, and that's fine. They kept winning, and it's all great. But it's like, man, I used to like losing to you guys, but like watching you put up 55 points while doing it. You know,
They were such an exciting offensive team, and Mahomes was so much fun to watch. And now I think that also sometimes the narrative, I don't think that the refs favor Kansas City.
I don't know. A couple years.
I think a couple times Patrick Mahomes has used the rules to his benefit,
Oh, yeah.
like when he's like
Oh,
sneaking out
sure.
of bounds, and people hate that.
Sure.
But it really is like if you go back and you watch the movie Air, where Matt Damon's character is giving young Michael Jordan this talk. He's like, look, dude, you are a next level talent. People are going to love you when you come out. They're going to build you up, build you up, build you up, and then they're going to tear you down. That's
Yeah.
sort of the phase in his career where Patrick Mahomes is. With Michael Jordan, they tried to go after gambling. And
Yeah.
that was like his tragic flaw. With Mahomes, there's nothing really you can say about the guy other than his wife's really annoying
Yeah.
and his brother sucks. And
Oh yeah, didn't his brother have
his-
something recently that was
and
like?
it's
year
like
or two
maybe he
ago, yeah.
voted for the guy that for the person I wasn't going to vote for,
Yeah.
and that's like all you can say bad about Patrick Mahomes. He seems
Sure.
like a great dude,
Yeah,
and
no,
he's
yeah.
he's an all-time great quarterback.
I think if there's anyone that I kind of felt bad for, it's kind of him. I mean, I'm not
I
like.
mean, I loved watching him get sacked.
Well, so this is the
there's
thing.
nothing better. It brought me back to the Bucs Super Bowl with them when you're just
Sure.
watching him run 20 yards backwards, trying his darndest
Yeah.
to get out of there.
I-
just failing.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, it's great.
I saw a lot of people talking about how the game wasn't good, but
Mm-hmm.
I love
I
it.
felt like it was so much more enjoyable to see a team go this far and be as good as they were, or get as lucky, however you want to call it, to this point,
It's
and
the
then just like kind of shit the bed.
Yeah.
Basically, the Eagles did really good. They played really well,
They
but
were that defensive front was
Oh, it's
unfreaking
crazy. I didn't
I didn't
believable.
realize they never blitzed him. That's the
Oh,
craziest.
yeah.
thing.
Their defensive
Like,
coordinator Vic Fangio was just sitting
Yeah.
there like, we don't have to blitz.
Yeah.
We can just drop
But
everybody back in coverage.
I think that was part of it too. Not a slight on the Eagles, but I think the Chiefs kind of beat themselves too. Like, I think they kind of kicked their own ass a little
you
bit.
know who else helped with the Eagles early in the game? The refs.
Oh, I was gonna say Bradley Cooper.
There were a couple calls that I thought were pretty ticky-tack. In
Well, there
a
was
game of
a-
that magnitude that favored the Eagles this time.
There were a couple early on that
That
kind of.
first one almost
Yeah.
people almost burned the building down
Yeah.
for that pass interference
Yeah.
on the Eagles.
Yeah, that one was a little
little
weak,
slap.
and then there was one that then the Eagles got a couple of them, but like
What was up with that snapper? He he had like 3 or 4 fouls
Oh,
of a
right.
false start or
Yeah.
something, right?
yeah
During the field goals.
yeah.
What's up with it? What's his deal? What's his
Might
name?
have been a tactic to try to get the other guys to jump, so like he can move
Sure.
like ever so.
But it was
slightly
weird.
to
It
where
was,
you're not going to get.
yeah,
flagged.
it's like a
yeah,
not
it's
even
like
a full move.
you can like twirl the ball, but you can't you can't do
How
a
you do it?
fast twitch. You can't do or your head. You can't go.
Oh,
You can do
okay.
this, but you can't do. It's like
It's very easy to follow.
Oh,
I understand
yeah,
why
yeah,
people are confused.
Yeah. Okay.
the minutia is ridiculous, but like I think the bottom line is that the Eagles are stacked on both sides of the ball, and they came to play. They came upset. And I was going to ask Cody because, like, again, this was an ass kicking. Even when the Bucks beat them, I never saw Mahomes look that defeated and that confused and that, like, I don't have any options right now.
Right.
I thought you would have rooted for the Chiefs because then the Bucks would have been the only team that has failed Mahomes.
I still think the Bucks, if we're comparing Super Bowls here, I'm going to take mine because the Chiefs never scored a touchdown at all in our Super Bowl. It was
31-9?
33-9.
33-9, yeah.
And I know, like, it was garbage time touchdowns at the end of this one, but I'm going to take that and say, like, you know what? This is ours.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I will say the other guy who's getting killed today is Brady for not being, the best announcer, but I didn't mind him last night.
He's been fine.
And it was actually,
bad.
I was glad he was the one in the booth.
Oh, yeah.
As you're watching Mahomes have this awful game.
Oh, he loved that, too.
He loved
He loved
it.
being there.
But he was also brutally honest talking about the times that he lost to the Giants twice and the Eagles, and I thought that was really insightful stuff.
Yeah.
I loved it. This is why I don't go to parties. I do not go to any parties because I want to talk to people about this.
Sure.
But I don't go to Super Bowl parties because I want to hear the telecast.
Right.
I want to be able to see it. I don't want to be, I'm super nice. I'm going to explain it to you. If you're asking me questions during the game, I'm not going to tell you to go get lost.
Oh,
Like,
that's me. I'm going to be like, what rule is this now?
Yeah.
They changed that? I'll
And,
text Cody 2 minutes before the game. Hey, why did they change this rule?
When did they change kickoffs?
Yeah. What the fuck is up with this? They're caring about their safety?
My favorite one was the home run derby one you texted me. You're like, when did they change it to the
That's
when did they get rid of the
hilarious.
10 outs? I'm like, dude, 10 years ago
Yeah.
they changed that.
That's how long
That was
I've
fun.
been out of it, man.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm a Doyer fan now, so I'm
There you
back
go.
in.
Good for
Back
you.
in. Woo! God, speaking of a dynasty, Kiki's back, baby.
DK Hernandez.
Woo!
Yeah, cornerstone of the dynasty.
I was so
DK
ready to turn the
Hernandez.
page this morning too and like go on because now it's like this, 6 months of no active football games
No
in the
sports.
NFL and all that stuff.
Mhm.
But it's like, oh, now Luka's making his debut against the Lakers. It's like right into NBA season. I woke up this morning, open my phone, ESPN. First thing I see is is the power rankings for 2025 NFL, and I'm like, and then my team is 6th, and I'm like, yeah, let's go. It's like.
Right back into it.
It's a year-long
You
cycle.
fill that void with sports documentaries.
God, there's some
There
good
you
ones
go.
coming out right
You
now.
gotta fill that void.
That U.S. men's Olympic basketball team won next week on Netflix.
Okay.
Woo!
Mm.
And I might have to go to the movie theater twice this weekend
Ooh.
because Captain America: Brave
That's
New
right.
World
It's coming
Oh,
out.
that's
and
finally out.
this Led Zeppelin documentary looks effing real.
Yeah. Okay. I forgot that was I did see the trailer for that.
Yeah.
And I was
Oh,
like,
your dad
wow.
didn't tell you? Yeah, your dad and I.
You guys
got
going
tickets.
going
Yeah, we're gonna
together?
go together, yeah.
He would love that. He would love that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Not sports. That's not. It's sports somewhat related, but I saw September 5.
Oh,
the
man.
Olympics. Yeah,
I've been wanting to see it.
really good.
Yeah.
Very scary and heartbreaking, but very good.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
the true the true story, and you're watching. You're like, this is only going one way.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
is it streaming yet?
No, I saw it on Fandango at home, so it's like
So I can watch it at home.
yes,
rent it.
You can rent it.
Listen to this asshole.
Well,
Like,
you can't. You can stream it.
Is
but
it available to watch at a home? Is what he's asking.
Yes, you
In
can.
whatever
Yeah.
means
In a
necessary.
dwelling.
Yes,
Mhm.
you probably got to pay for it. Because when I hear someone say, "Is it streaming anywhere?"
Oh, you think free?
Yeah, I always assume
No.
someone thinks it's on Netflix or Hulu or Disney Plus or Peacock.
You
or
think I'm waiting a moment
Max.
longer than I have to watch Den of Thieves 2 Pantera? Take my 1999
is it,
Apple
is
TV.
The, is the subtitle Pantera?
I think
Pantera.
so, yeah. They
And
announced a
it's-
third one too.
Is it
Yeah.
fucking?
Did they really?
Is,
God,
is it
this is-
Megadeth? What's the
You
third
beat
one?
me to it. That was gonna be mine.
That's the demographic, dude.
That's pretty sick. All
Yeah.
right. Does it open up with? Ow!
I can watch Gerard Butler action movies all day. just put it right in
We
here.
gotta get him like a good Oscar role. I think he deserves it at this point. After doing all these action
What's the
movies,
most
which he's great
Oscar? What's the closest he's gotten to like an Oscar movie? It might be the first 300.
at. I mean, I think
Maybe.
he's a voice in the Dragon movies. I think, right?
The How to
Yeah.
Train- he's gonna
Yeah.
be in
So
it
that
too.
probably counts.
He's in the live action.
He's in the new
one
one.
too. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So it could be.
Yeah.
I've always liked. I loved. What's the one where he's the criminal and he locks himself up?
Oh yeah,
Law-abiding citizen.
Law-abiding citizen.
Oscar
with Jamie
worthy.
Foxx. Yeah.
Fucking love it. He's got a line in it. I'm gonna find
That's
it.
when he says, "I'm a law-abiding citizen." I think he does say that.
I gotta find this line because this.
It's like Peter Griffin. He said it.
I'll find it, but it's
Okay.
great. I do like the movie. He actually was. hear that chair. It wasn't a fart. He was in a movie
Nobody heard it.
a couple of years ago called Greenland.
Yes.
Where the asteroid
Heard
is
that
coming.
was better. Yeah,
Really,
yeah.
really
I read
good.
the script for that.
Greenland.
Yeah.
And that came on the heels of Moonfall,
Yes.
where he plays a Coors Light swilling scientist. He's like the only scientist who can go up to this space station and fix it. And when we meet our character, he's just hammered, drinking Coors Lights, fixing crap in his garage. And it's like, come on, guys. You really, this is the only guy that we can send up?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd like Greenland. I'll watch Moonwatch. Moonwatch?
Moonfall.
Moonrise.
The one where the
Kingdom.
moon falls.
Moonrise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Give me Moonfall over Moonrise King. I can't do those movies.
Listen to the Oscar-winning award. He should have been nominated. This scene, great line delivery from Gerard Butler from a law-abiding citizen.
Well, that's what wrenches are for, dumbass.
So good. So good.
He's like, I forget the context. He's asking for them to move his bed into somewhere else, and he's like, how are we going to do it? It's bolted into the thing. And he
Wrenches.
says, that's what wrenches are for. Dumbass.
He tells you what you need to know.
Yeah.
No frills.
None.
Stone Cold X. He's the Jalen Hurts of actors.
Well, that's what wrenches are for, dumbass.
That is so
That should be a
good.
soundbite. That's good.
Yeah.
He was in Reign of Fire?
Okay.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so
he
that
was,
was an
he
early
was
one then.
Christian Bale's friend.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Reboot that. Bring that
That's-
shit
that
back.
was a wild
Dragons
movie.
are all
Wild
the
movie.
wild.
Yeah.
That's the movie that confused the hell out of me when it came out because like nobody had seen any trailers or promo for it until like the day it came out. It's like new in theaters, and I see
Yeah.
dragons, I see McConaughey. I'm like, where was this movie all my life?
That's one of the coolest death scenes I think
Is
I've
that
ever
when he's
seen.
jumping with the axe or whatever?
He jumps with an axe at the mother of dragon.
I think that was in like the commercials. That's what I remember from the
Yeah.
marketing, I think. It was
It
like
looks-
that shot.
It looks
and I
so
was like,
CG too.
Yeah.
now.
That's one of those you look back and you're like, yeah, that was just pure adrenaline, coach. I don't know
Yeah.
what I was thinking. Like that's not the right
Right.
play.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So yeah. Go watch Reign of Fire. Go watch The Law-Abiding Citizen. We'll find him.
Did you guys like
And
the
Timothy
Super
Center.
Bowl commercials? Were you guys cool with it?
Yeah, I thought they were fun. I don't. Nothing really
I
stood
can't
out to
remember
me.
any.
Oh, I like
Make
this
Super Bowl commercials funny again.
The seal one was funny.
That actually was
That
funny.
was
The
pretty
Seal
funny.
one,
That was
I,
good.
I could not help it.
Yeah.
It came on. I saw Seal singing as a seal.
Yeah.
And I just like you can't not laugh.
You see
at
the
that.
behind the scenes of it too? Like he's
No.
actually like on a rock. And it's just it's him singing, and then I think they just keyed out his face onto the
fucking
seal. That one was funny. I'm trying to think.
There's one. There's one special one.
Are you talking?
Jesus?
Oh yeah.
Jesus had less spots this year. Is
That's
everything
true.
going okay
Are you
over
talking?
there?
Are you talking about the Kanye one?
Oh, God.
That one was.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
see where the link? I didn't click on or look
Yeah.
up the link. I just saw what it was
No.
posted.
What was the link?
It was a link to buy T-shirts that had the Nazi logo on it.
Really?
Yes.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Like what the fuck?
We were joking about this last night that because Ken came over because he watches sports again,
Yeah.
and very few people are allowed into Ellis Manor West when the
Sure.
Super Bowl's happening.
never sent
You two
foot.
guys
Maybe.
wait list.
Okay.
And we were saying like we could probably crowdfund. We have enough resources. Like if we like
Sure.
get our whole team community back together,
Like
we
this?
could crowdfund $7 million, whatever it's going to be next year, for a 30-second
commercial?
spot. And all it says is the words "Jesus was a brown man from Palestine." That's all. Yeah. And
You
and
really
the way
want
you do
them-
it. The way
yeah,
you do it is
yeah.
you have a white guy dressed as Jesus, like Kansas Jesus, say, "Hey, I'm not the real Jesus. Did you know he was a brown man from Palestine?"
Yeah.
Like have the Palestine be the tag.
I mean, if they're gonna accept Kanye doing what he did, it's not on
Money's
Fox.
money, I guess.
Well,
and that's
it's
how
not
they're
on-
viewing spots.
It's not on Fox next year, right?
No, it rotates.
It rotates.
It'll be on
so
NBC.
we could maybe get away with it more so than Fox.
And the next two Super Bowls are in California, in case the Commanders were curious.
Okay. All right. Wow.
Are they going to
I do
LA
like
again?
that.
I'm just, it's just so good.
Do we have the Super Bowl and the Olympics in the same year?
We just had the
And-
Super Bowl. They're doing it again?
We're getting the Super Bowl in 2 years.
Really?
It's back at SoFi. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh. Okay.
And then in the World Cup the year after that, or no. Then the Olympics are in
Yes.
2028.
And
so,
then the World Cup
yeah,
is after that.
I
I think
be.
it's. We are the worst place to do those things, by the way. What I don't think people who've never been to Los Angeles, how terrible. I know it's not just Los Angeles.
Yeah.
I think for
It's LA County.
yeah.
Yeah.
But is it
Yeah,
is
but
it
for Olympics?
Olympics is
Yeah.
just California, right? Or just Los Angeles?
Yeah, and then
World Cup is all of the
World Cup
US.
is a bunch of different sites.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. But
It's all
like,
of the Americas, including our state to the north, Canada,
and the Gulf.
and the Gulf of America.
Yeah, should
Yeah.
just be the Gulf.
So stupid. It's like most people are like, yeah, I voted for the guy because he said he was going to make eggs cheaper, and it's like, did you want Canada to be a state? did you really want to buy a condo on the Gaza Strip? Like,
Sure.
did you
Oh my
really?
God.
Is this what you were voting for?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what they weren't voting for, but we got it. Fucking awesome halftime show, baby.
Yeah.
Decent segue. Decent
And it
segue.
was American.
Sure, you could say that.
Yeah.
There was a flag.
Yeah.
There was a flag.
There were flags, all right.
Yeah.
I love the look of it.
I was just like, I was blown away. I'm a casual Kendrick fan.
Yeah.
I listened to his newest album. I thought it was great. I obviously like the diss stuff, the back and forth, and I've listened to his past stuff, but by no means am I an expert on Kendrick. But
Mhm.
I thought that whole performance, the design, the storytelling, Samuel
Yeah.
Jackson, SZA, Serena Williams, I thought it was just perfect.
I was like
wonderful.
I was like, she was like Serena Williams.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, that
I
was
had no
Serena
idea that
Williams.
was. And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that's cool. Then I was like, wait, why would she be in that? And
Yeah.
then I was like, oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
Like,
So I knew it was Serena, but then I leaned over to my brother. I was like, "Why is Serena there?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, Drake." I was like, "Oh, that's another layer." I didn't know we were having
There's so many
7-layer dip at
layers.
this party.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. No,
And I thought
was-
I loved the way Samuel L. Jackson was like kind of like the carnival barker of the Shakespearean course, like
Yeah.
kind of taking you through. I thought
Yeah.
that played very, very well.
that's what's crazy to me because it like there was some subtle stuff, but it was like pretty upfront. Like I understood what they were saying.
Yeah.
And then you had obviously there's going to be haters or complainers or a certain group of people that are just going to say that they don't like this music. I mean, I understand if like the music is not your cup of tea,
Yeah.
but also like just like the blatant judging of
Mhm.
what is being portrayed on here. I think it can even stem back to just like the halftime shows in general. It's like, what do you want?
that's what I was gonna say. When's the last time that those people actually enjoyed a haltime
Sure.
show? Fucking Tom Petty. Like I'm going back as
Yeah.
far as I can.
Well, I
man.
kept thinking
can't.
like if Post Malone was doing the halftime show, they wouldn't be saying this.
Right, right.
I don't think so.
It was it like
Jason Aldean, they wouldn't be saying that.
They love them.
I saw a great
Jason
tweet
Aldean.
that was like all these white people complaining they can't understand
Oh, yeah.
Kendrick Lamar, and then they're gonna go listen to Pearl Jam.
Yeah,
And it's like I've never understood a Pearl Jam lyric start to fit like a Pearl Jam bar. I've never been able to
No.
make that out.
No.
And like it's true. Like I think I probably got the messaging
Sure.
of Kendrick Lamar
Yeah.
more than I got the actual like verbiage.
Yeah.
But I think that like there's a generation of people that probably are blissfully unaware of this beef
Sure.
with Drake. And
Yeah.
so I think that did heighten the fun for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I mean, you can debate whether Patrick Mahomes or Drake had a worse night. I'd probably lean towards Drake.
Yeah.
Because Patrick
Oh, yeah.
Mahomes can retool and come back from this next year.
I don't know. Yeah.
Drake, that's
I've said
that's
it
tough.
I've said it before, but at what point does Drake go like, okay,
Yeah, right.
all right,
You-
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I'm fucking
I mean,
sorry.
he's
Yeah.
still suing, so there is
Okay,
still
yeah.
he's not
That's-
suing Kendrick. I think he's still suing the label. I don't know because I know that there was a some kind of thing where like Kendrick couldn't say the P word on national television. I don't think so. He didn't say it.
Mhm.
There was a moment I was like, I thought
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna do it. I thought he was
Yeah.
gonna do it. But I think that was kind of the coolest aspect about it is that you had all the stuff kind of on the surface of all that Drake beef. It was kind of
Right.
like there. The essence was there, but then like the reality of that performance was the message that he was telling. And I think the most beautiful part about that is that it just went over the people that it was targeting the most because
Yeah.
they're over here complaining about all this stuff and they're totally not getting the message. They're not paying attention. And you can read what he's saying, like, you know, the revolution will be televised, like what he said at the very beginning. There's a couple lines that you can kind of break down that is pretty obvious, like what he's trying to say. But then, yeah, he throws in the stuff about Drake because it's like, I don't know. It's like it's a cool little mixture in there. It's like, oh yeah, this is what you came for, but you're also getting this.
And
you know,
and dude worked for those 12 minutes, whatever
Yeah.
you get.
you can hear like I
he
think
was
the mix.
running out of breath at the
Yeah,
end.
well,
yeah.
that's what I loved about it.
Yeah.
It wasn't it like I
was
thought he was
effort.
perfect. Yeah,
Yeah.
like it was
Yeah.
him. I think
Yeah.
SZA might have been not dubbed, but she might have been like lip syncing a little bit, which is fine.
The vast majority of Super Bowl performances,
Yeah.
like there's certain very famous singings of national anthems that bring people to tears that
Sure.
was pre-recorded. Doesn't take anything away from the emotion you felt watching
Exactly.
it. But
Yeah.
like Red Hot Chili Peppers were playing, like none of their instruments are plugged in.
Yeah.
And
Right.
like I
Yeah.
honestly don't know because like I like when Paul McCartney played or when Tom Petty played or the Stones, I do not know. Like
Right.
I don't remember like looking for it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's where we are right now. Is the NFL is trying to get younger. They're trying to get the youths involved.
Yeah.
And you're just not going to do that by doing like more of these legacy acts. Like I think
No.
for a long time everybody's like can Metallica I think Metallica might be the last band that you could have, if you consider them a legacy band,
Yeah.
do halftime.
Sure.
And in a way, Kendrick Lamar actually opens the door for something like that because Kendrick Lamar is I think a lot of folks would have been like, this is too, we're pushing the envelope too far.
Well,
It's
that's
too like risque. But then they did
Sure.
like they did all those LA acts.
Yeah, and
a
he was
couple
part
years
of it.
ago
And
when
I'm
it
sure
was- yeah.
people complained back then too about the
They
whole
did,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, because it's
And then there are a lot of 50 Cent jokes.
well, sure, yeah.
More like 75 cents.
Am
I right?
Where is it?
Yeah.
Nope.
There you go.
That was not the drum hit. Damn it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I wonder. I mean, Kendrick
God damn it.
Kendrick made
There
sense
it is.
because he had like the biggest year last year.
Oh yeah.
He had like the biggest year,
And he just won all the Grammys.
and he just won all the Grammys. So it's like even better.
Can't have Taylor do it because that's way too biased.
Well, sure.
And
But
she
even
would
then,
have gotten booed.
if she, yeah,
because
that was kind of dumb.
That house last night felt 65% Eagles fans.
So okay, so I like kind of looked into it more because I saw Trump like posted about her. It's like, you're the president. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, right.
You petty
Yeah.
douchebag. Like, you're over here tweeting about a pop singer. And
Unlike him, Taylor doesn't have a button that you can hit that
Yeah.
makes it sound like
Yeah.
everybody's clapping for you when they're
I
not.
saw that too. Oh yeah.
As soon as it happened, I was like, this sounds like a studio audience.
Oh yeah. That was Fox News, right? Shocker.
They had a few ads too, Fox News specifically. I know it was a Fox broadcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple movies too.
Yeah.
Those would do great. I looked into it too because initially I thought, oh God, are they really booing her because of like Trump and all this stuff? But I didn't know she was like from Philly or something like that, or she was originally an Eagles fan or something like that, and now she's not. So it could have just
Yeah.
been like Eagles fans
It's
rooting
also
against
like
her.
she represents
I
the
think she's
Kansas
from
City
Philly,
Chiefs.
but yeah.
Like she's a
Yeah.
representative of that team now.
Yeah.
On whether you like it or not, that kind of comes with the territory.
Sure.
So
I did love her, not response, but the look that she gave. I thought that was great.
yeah,
I mean, she didn't fucking care. She flew in on her private jet. Like, what the fuck? She gives a shit.
this is ruining the environment.
Yeah, I mean,
Her
she's-
and no other celebrities that use private jets for anything.
yeah, I can hear the dads around the world being like, "Get her off the screen," and then their daughters were like, "Shut up, Dad! You took me to this concert. You had fun."
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's
Ask
one-
my niece, man. She's 9, and you just saying the mention Taylor Swift, like, she says what?
Mhm.
Like she's locked in, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She's big.
Loves her.
She'll be there next year. I don't know. Blink
Not a
182.
bad call.
Blink
I don't
182.
think there's a lot of rock bands that are big enough because rock just isn't as big as it was,
Yeah.
decades ago. I always thought Foo Fighters would be really good, but I don't even think they're big enough.
I thought Foo
Um,
Fighters years past, yeah. Foo
Yeah.
Fighters, Metallica. There were people pushing for the Eagles that maybe that would have worked like 10 years ago. But then, especially like with Glenn Fry dead now, it's like, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Or I bet next year it's a country musician though. That's what a lot of
Probably
people
right.
are pushing for.
Probably.
Ugh.
There's like a Luke Combs or Chris Stapleton or
Jason
somebody like that.
Aldean.
Mm.
Could have Jason Aldean.
Or the
Garth.
one true rock.
Dwayne?
Kid Rock.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Did he popped into one of them?
Oh no, that was the inauguration. He was like sloppy drunk.
In like 2005
Yeah, let me
or
look into this. Hold on. I
one or
think
something
you're
like
right.
that, he popped into one of them. Because, I mean, look, there's been a bunch of really great like ones. I think that Aerosmith popped into Britney Spears
Okay.
and not the other way around, if I'm
That'd
not
be fun.
mistaken.
Yeah,
I think so.
I can see
But,
that.
Yeah, I mean, that's sort of the fun is like who else is secretly going to show up on stage
Sure.
to like do a thing,
Yeah.
And that also made it fun last night.
Yeah, because I didn't mind that it wasn't like a new artist every minute.
Yeah,
It was just
yeah.
like here and there. I mean, SZA I think was the only one that was announced, but
And then
Like-
Sam kept the action moving, and
the Sam Jackson opening was just wonderful.
Yeah.
That's why I don't understand if people didn't understand like what they were saying. He was
Mm.
literally saying like, no, you can't do that.
Right,
Slow
right.
it down a little bit. And then
Mhm.
when Not Like Us started playing and gave that look, it's great.
Cinema.
Apparently, Kid Rock appeared at the 2004 halftime show.
Okay.
Was that like the big medley one?
That must
that
have
was
been
the Janet Jackson one, right?
the Janet Jackson one.
When, like everybody was in it.
People are so stupid with this, and it drives me insane. We have to, as a society, come to an understanding that when you're talking about the Super Bowl, you're referring to the prior year's season. So
I'm
call
with
it
you.
that Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like the Kansas City Chiefs lost to the Philadelphia Eagles last night, and it was 2024. Damn it.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
That was the 2024 Super Bowl, as far as I'm concerned.
Can we? When are we gonna ever switch this game to Saturday?
I'm with you.
Super Saturday. Buy the patent now
Buy the patent for Saturday?
for Super Saturday, because the
Super
NFL owns the
Saturday?
patent for Super Bowl, which is why they can sue you if they want
Super
to.
Bowl Sunday,
Get Super
okay.
Saturday right now. Nobody's got it.
Real quick on
Oh.
Kid Rock, by the way. Recently, I guess he stormed off stage
He
after the
did.
crowd didn't clap enough during a Nashville performance.
I'm telling you.
In Nashville?
Listen, I don't like Kid Rock whatsoever. I think he's kind of a piece of shit. But after the whole Rolling Stone article that I read on him, it was just like genuinely really sad.
Mm.
Because
What was the gist of it?
like the person interviewing him was just like at Kid Rock's house,
Mhm.
and Kid Rock just kept getting drunk the whole night and showing him old YouTube videos of him live.
Yeah.
And the interviewer the whole time is like, okay, I really gotta go, and the guy's like, just one more video, just one more video. Watch my MTV Movie Awards performance, and it just like kept showing him.
Let's watch Joe Dirt.
Yeah,
Come on.
yes,
Let's do
yeah.
this.
It was shit like that, and it kind of puts some in because like you get like the whole Bud Light stuff, like you're just
Oh,
a
man.
moron, but
It is such a high achievement to become the unwanted house guest at your own
yeah.
like the thing that wouldn't leave. Like that's what there's a Simpsons episode where Krusty the Clown comes over to the Simpsons to have dinner and he never leaves.
Yeah.
He just like wants to keep hanging out.
That's
And-
the
and
gist of the interview.
This was him, but like he was already home.
great.
It's so funny. I have a friend who knows him really well, who was like friends, legit like good friends with
Oh,
Kid
sorry, I
Rock.
called him a piece of shit.
And he calls him Bob, and it's so funny. Like we'll be playing golf or something. He's like, "Yeah, I was over at Bob's place,"
Oh.
and there's like that second it takes for me to download what he's saying.
Mhm.
I'm like, "Bob, that guy, that
no,
Bob."
every
Okay.
time he does that now, just you think, oh, my name is Kid. Burst out into that. It got me pumped as a kid.
Yeah, still does.
Ball with the ball.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Great tune.
Good tune, all timers.
Yeah.
So showing the tender side with that Sheryl Crow duet.
Mm,
You know,
Oh, yeah, I know. that one.
seen the sun in 3 damn days.
I put your picture.
Yeah. He's
got
Let's
some
do that
weird-
karaoke. Let's do that.
There
He's
you
got
go.
some
That was
weird
good,
lyrics
yeah.
in some songs too, doesn't he? Though,
Like what?
like dating younger girls kind of thing.
I don't know about that.
You know.
We were just trying to sing a sweet song about.
Just
Yeah,
trying to
we're
bring
just-
it back to reality here. Trying to
Okay.
ruin the fun a little bit here.
Basically, that song is about how him and Sheryl Crow were living their separate lives, touring, probably
Mm.
banging God knows who else.
Yeah.
And they're like, but I miss you. You know.
All right.
It's beautiful too.
Yeah.
So yeah, big game, big halftime show,
Mhm.
fun times all around.
On to next year.
On to the next year. So we're thinking country next year.
Congrats to the Eagles. I'm betting on country next
Ugh,
year. Yeah.
you're probably right.
I think Garth did do a Super Bowl, but
What about that one guy that does the Take Me to Church? Is that a no? No, that's not a no.
That's not country.
No, that's not. I'm not thinking country. But who's the guy that is it? Take Me to Church. Who's the guy that flips and he sings and he's like
Who's the guy that does flips?
he does
yeah,
flips.
David Lee Roth.
Is
he's
he
like-
is he a new guy who
I-
does?
I think
is he
he
an
just-
older flipping
He
guy?
just performed at the Grammys. Somebody help me out.
Oh, is he had like the fucking silver
Yes.
suit or something like that?
Yeah, he flips a lot.
Yeah,
Like, so what he does, he jumps and
he
flips. Yeah.
Who's the guy who
And
flips?
Is he involved in country music?
No.
No, sorry.
No.
No, I'm sorry.
Because you know who I thought of? I heard flips and I heard country music and I thought of that singing cowboy kid from Walmart.
Benson Boone, Christian. is that who you're
Benson
talking about?
Boone.
Is that who
And
it
Manny
is?
says,
Is
I
that the
hate that
flipper?
guy.
Alright.
Why? Because
Okay.
he's successful and handsome?
He's too good at flipping.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I forget what song he does, but it's a popular song. Like,
Yeah.
at least last year it
Yeah.
was. And then he just flips.
All right.
I'm just saying, like,
NFL, you want to book somebody and you want him cheap?
he does a
Book
lot of his
that
own
kid.
stunts.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe they go. I feel like they have done hip hop in a couple years. Who was last year's? Was Rihanna, not Rihanna, was it?
It's Usher, I think.
Usher.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Usher
that was
making
pretty
his
dope.
second halftime appearance. Because the first one, the Black Eyed Peas were like, "Ugh,"
Mm.
and then Usher rappels down from a helicopter midway through the performance, like he's freaking Batman, and saved the halftime show.
Forgot
Okay.
about
Great.
that one.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe they do Wicked. Ariana Grande.
They're not
and-
gonna do Wicked at the end.
and
Do you guys
Elphaba.
want to know? Like, I love the Super Bowl and I love trivia about the Super Bowl.
Mhm.
The Super Bowl halftime show, the matriculation of how it started, how it's going,
When
is mind blowing.
When was the? I'll ask you this trivia. When was the very first halftime show? Was it the very first
It
Super
was the
Bowl?
very first Super
Oh,
Bowl,
okay.
and it was
Easy.
like, I think it was like marching bands or something like that, or
Okay.
I think it was like the Grambling marching band or something. It was like a marching band, and then like through time. The Super Bowl 22, my favorite one of all time, because Washington beat Denver, and that was the first game I remember watching. The halftime entertainment, this is in the January of 1988. Chubby Checker was the halftime entertainment, and he was debuting a new song called It's Chubby Checker, and you're right, the Super Bowl twist. And it was great. And then Michael Jackson did one of the Cowboys-Bills Super Bowl games.
Okay.
And that's when I think everybody realized, holy crap, we can get the biggest stars in the world to do this. And he did like Heal the World, and like everybody had like a picture on their seat cushion, and it like they held it up, and from the Goodyear blimp shot, it looked like a bunch of children. And in retrospect, that sounds pretty awful, given the fact that it was Michael Jackson was the performer. But the worst halftime show of all time, there's no debating this. The worst Super Bowl halftime show of all time was possibly the very next year. It was the 49ers and the Chargers in Super Bowl 29. 49ers beat the crap out of them. It was never a game. The halftime show, and I crap you not, was the Doritos sponsored it, the Indiana Jones stunt show. And my brother and I were pretty pumped about it.
Was
because
Harrison
we
Ford
love
there?
Indiana Jones. We want to see some cool.
Was there a big
and
boulder?
It was awful.
Oh.
It
They
was-
just bring in the guys from Orlando.
they
and
brought
do
in the dude from Orlando, and he's running around, and obviously it's like piped in dialogue. So he's
Sure.
like, "Marion, we got to jump this like a fire."
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it
yeah.
was so bad.
You know what? I could have seen. You know what would have been cool? The Fall Guy like stunt show.
Oh, yeah.
During the halftime show, like all the stuntmen from Fall Guy. I remember they did something at was it CinemaCon? I think they did something. I can't remember.
Oh yeah, they did.
But
yeah.
they did that,
Mhm.
but at the Super Bowl. Do that. Do some cool stunt. Have a John Wick halftime show.
I can't do stunts, dude. I get so
Ah.
nervous. I hate it.
What if it was a lightsaber duel?
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
you're fun.
I hate stunts
You must be
live.
real
I
fun at-
can't. I get nervous.
Oh, so you like them Mission Impossible movies?
I
Yeah,
got
but
so
I'm like-
stoked when that came on yesterday. I was like, "Oh, this is the one I need to watch. Hold on,
From now on,
everyone, be quiet."
every TikTok we do,
Yeah, just slowly.
it's just gonna slowly open up,
slowly
and then
expand.
just you hanging off of
Yeah.
the microphone. Fuck!
Um,
That was pretty fucking cool.
One last time.
I think this must
For
have been
now.
the 2019 Super Bowl. It was whenever I can't remember. Top Gun Maverick was coming out that summer, and it was
Sure.
just before COVID hit, right?
Mhm.
So it was the 2019 season. So it
2020 Super
was
Bowl.
the Super Bowl played in the
Oh,
year 2020.
I apologize.
What did he just say? What did he?
So
No,
the
no, no.
Chiefs beat the Niners the first time. Anyway.
Yeah.
And Molly's mom would come over, and as occasionally happens with us, there was a bit of an argument about something right before the game started. I remember thinking, like, how do we get out of this fast? Because I just want to watch the game in
Mhm.
peace. And then the trailer for Top Gun Maverick came on. I was like, God damn it, I'm in this fight, and I can't like if she catches me actually just like watching this instead of paying attention, I am
love that
dead.
visual. Just
Yeah.
Just
But God, that trailer was so good.
the side eye of the trailer looked great.
Top Gun
Yeah.
Maverick.
yeah.
Do you guys have a favorite? It was weird seeing the trailers for movies, but not seeing them. It felt like they were all either before the game or like a little bit in the
Yeah,
first half.
I
It
think
didn't
the-
feel.
Yeah.
It
I
didn't
think
feel
the
a
movie
presence.
release, the trailer releases on Super Bowl have kind of faded out over the years. 'Cause
Yeah.
they release them like the week before now.
Yeah.
I think I thought Thunderbolts played pretty well last
looked pretty
night.
cool.
I thought
Yeah.
Jurassic World Rebirth played really well. Like that movie looks much better, I think, than it has any business being.
Jurassic World Rebirth.
Yeah,
Can I
based on how much we're going back to the well and stuff. Like I'm buying it.
All right. I've got some shit on Jurassic World Rebirth right now.
Wow,
It's good
okay.
shit.
Mm.
I'm very much looking forward to this for one very specific reason, and I'm very happy because the Jurassic community online is hyped about it as well. It's not the new
He says
story.
it like
Are you
it's
reading
bunch
off
of
a script?
scientists.
No, I'm not reading off a script. I'm with the people. They are with me. We are united.
The Jurassic community, my fellow Veloci's.
Oh, that's good. My fellow compies is what I like to say. We are very stoked that our beloved Spinosaurus has returned.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Finally,
Yeah.
I think after that third movie, say what you will, Alan, about it, the best thing about it
Yeah.
was the Spinosaurus aegypticus, baby, and we're fucking back.
Yeah, they're different Spinosaurus in this one, though.
No, they are the spine. There's a redesign, but
I
they
know.
are
I'm
Spinosaurus.
I'm aware
Calm
they're-
down.
I'm aware they're still Spinosaurus, but the design of these is more realistic, right?
So,
as opposed to what
well,
Jurassic Park 3 was.
This is what a bit of the kerfuffle is online. Is that
we're having a kerfuffle.
we are happy that the spine. I'm not.
You and your
Well,
fellow
hold on.
This
Hold
is
on.
serious,
I'm.
yeah.
I don't care as
Okay.
much about the design as other people, but
Okay.
we're very
Sounds
happy.
like you do.
A little bit.
It sounds
little
like you care
bit.
much more than the average
I
human.
might get a
about
little
this.
nerdy. I'm very happy that the Spinosaurus are back, but a lot of people aren't too happy. They're not too keen on the new design because when Jurassic Park 3 came out and
Change
that
is hard.
Spinosaurus was basically the big baddie,
Yeah.
that was what they perceived at the time. And even in paleontology, I don't even know how accurate it was to paleontology. Is like, what's a bigger dinosaur that the T-Rex can go up? And they were
I'm
like,
gonna guess that by Jurassic Park 3, they were willing to bend some of the actual rules.
oh yeah. Because even the design for the time is incredibly outdated now. It looks more aligned. It wasn't so much on its hind legs as they thought it was. It's a little bit more forward and it crawls a lot more. And this is definitely the much more aquatic approach.
Okay.
But it was specifically, I saw a lot of people breaking down the one shot where it's like kind of hanging on to the boat. Because if you look at its snout specifically, it's definitely not the one from the movie. In my opinion, it looks more like a Baryonyx, which is my favorite dinosaur of all time, which they
Sure.
do mention in Jurassic Park 3. Is pretty cool. And it shows up in Fallen Kingdom. It looks a little bit
little
more like
vent.
that design. Yeah.
They're trying to attack like through the vent.
Similar
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of thing, like similar looking in the sense of the snout, just no spine on the back.
Yeah.
But this one, I think they're a little bit more critical of it. I think it definitely is more accurate to what they did look like. I love the colors. Even
Yeah.
the T-Rex, I love like the tiger stripe kind of color look on it too. I think it looks pretty cool. But
Even though in real life T-Rex had feathers.
I'm a little just give them the feathers. Let's go. They
I
teased
heard-
us too much
I heard
in
a rumor
Dominion.
there might be feathers in this one.
I
I'm
want
sure
to
there
see
will be.
a T-Rex with like a James Brown fur coat
Yeah,
walking
yeah.
around.
Well, the opening of Dominion, the one I think it wasn't in the theatrical, like the Cretaceous period opening where it
Oh,
fights
right.
the Giganotosaurus.
Yeah.
It had feathers on it. It was much more noticeable. And then in Dominion, they just had one dinosaur with feathers because they're like, hey, look.
I mean, you got so many dinos by that point, but like Dr. John Hammond did the right thing when he built the park in '93 and opened it to the public almost.
Yeah.
Is that he got a T-Rex and they breed a T-Rex and lo to his surprise, like, wait, what the hell are these things? They're like, so well, sir, those are feathers. And he's like, get them off.
Yeah.
Get them
Take-
off my creature.
each
This is
one.
we're trying to sell tickets here, all right? Nobody's paying top dollar to go on a vacation to an island with feathered dinosaurs.
And also, twofold to that. One, they mixed amphibian DNA. So it's going to
I've
be
never seen a frog with feathers.
No, there's going to be more reptile-like, and
Yeah.
I think we learned after the fact that dinosaurs weren't necessarily reptile.
Mm-hmm.
And
They were closer to birds.
you never look at birds the same way. and two,
You just walk around with that claw terrorizing kids.
and they cut you
You're
from
just
here.
going up to kids like
and
outside
here.
outside
Hunched
Target,
over.
like, hey kid, you want to see a claw? Like, who are you?
You're alive.
And
when they eat you, kid.
a second to that is Alan Grant says a great line in Jurassic Park 3. I'm defending this movie a lot more because it's a lot
It
of
was
fun.
a great Sega Genesis game, I'll tell you.
Oh
that.
yeah,
it was a great
Lego
Genesis
sets
game.
for it too. He said what John Hammond and InGen did at Jurassic Park
He's
were
Dr. John
genetically.
Hammond.
Well, I think he lost respect for him at this point
He
after
might-
fucking
yeah,
getting
He
killed.
was at John at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
He's kind of like Dr. Phil at this point, where
Yeah.
it's like you're not legally
Yeah.
allowed to practice medicine anywhere. Adam Ray is more of a medical professional than you are.
That makes me want to aside. They're gonna do a prequel story about Hammond, where after Jurassic Park, he tries to just do a regular theme park, and they're like, "No, John,
Yeah,
we can't
right.
let you do it."
It's like, no. There's
Yeah.
no genetics involved. I
Right.
just want to build some nice rickety wooden roller coasters. No, we can't do it.
But he did say in Jurassic Park 3 that John Hammond and InGen created genetically engineered monsters. Nothing more, nothing less. So I think if you really wanted to suspend your belief a little bit, they're not quite the dinosaurs that we know and love.
But they looked like what the public wanted.
Sure.
He's a genius business guy, from the look of the dinosaurs to keeping a bunch of ice cream on hand to having Mr. DNA explain it to the kiddos.
Yeah.
And because like you're worried that like, oh, are we playing God here? But when you have Mr. DNA do it, we ain't playing
Fine.
God. Well, shoot, I go to church every Sunday. So anyway, we take frog DNA, we marry it with a 65 million year old sap, and boom, you get a dinosaur.
It's great. Can't
Don't
redo
think
it.
about it too much.
Just
I
don't.
love that dude.
Yeah.
Just enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Of any character who's ever been in Jurassic Park canon, who do you think is the most likely to be like Kid Rock now, where you ask them to tell you one story and they do not let you leave? Like,
Oh.
I bet it's Alan
Yeah.
Grant.
Oh, I was
I
gonna
bet
say
he's
Ian
like,
Malcolm.
hey, did I tell you about the time? Let me tell you about this joke. I played on this kid. He thought the
I had a
fence was
claw.
electrified, and I sold it. So no, where are you going? And I sold it so well, right? Hey, what do you call a blind dinosaur? Yeah, no, I wrote that joke. It's like, no, that was Timmy's joke.
That was Tim's joke. No, if Newman survived, he'd be like, hey.
Nedry's pretty.
Yeah.
He's
He'd
a
be
pretty
like-
excitable one.
Oh
You'd be
my
like-
God! I forgot to. I'm sorry, I have to interrupt you here because we got Grant a new Jurassic Park toy, and it's a Dennis Nedry set, and he has muscles. Do you have it?
Oh,
They have a Dennis Nedry set.
I thought it was
Yes.
Legos. You were
Hold
saying.
on, I gotta find this
He's
thing.
got
He
muscles?
he's got a sleeveless tee. He's got
Yeah.
muscles. He's on a motorcycle, and he has like a harpoon around his
What?
shoulder. I could not
Cody,
believe
is it weird? Do you think Marissa would be okay with you organizing a play date for me and Grant? Because I need to. Is that why his name is Grant?
No, as
Dude,
much as I would
you're a
like,
big
as much as
Jurassic
I would
Park
like
fan.
to claim it. No,
Okay.
it was her idea for that name.
Shit, that name just fell
When
into
did,
your
Yeah,
wait,
I
wait,
was like,
when,
I guess
but
I'll take
when
it.
did you plant it?
I did want to name our second kid Malcolm, but that did not go over well.
Ah, okay.
Motherfucker.
That would be like if I married somebody and got her pregnant, which unlikely. We're talking about names, and she's like, "Well, I just want my family name is Halen." I'm like, "What did you just say?"
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we can go with that.
Yeah, that's good.
Look at this shit. He's on a motorcycle and he's
Wow,
got,
he is ripped.
He's got like a vest and he's ripped. This is the different tour. We had like a harpoon thing going on, but he's got like a leg that he's trapping the raptor with.
Cody, you know who
Yeah.
he's giving?
Hmm.
He's giving Gerard Butler.
This could be the role.
Because
Oh,
he's
yeah.
not like the lowest body fat I've ever seen of an action hero.
Sure, yeah.
He's got a little bit of a dad bod going, but he's
Yeah.
just got these rippling muscles. He's got all those showy muscles in the right place.
There's the gun with the.
What
the pack
series
and all
is
that.
this?
Wow.
Oh, it's a flamethrower. I apologize.
Because we all remember when Nedry rode a
It's
motorcycle.
the Jurassic Park '93 classic. Of course, that's what it says here.
I mean, to
Yeah.
be fair, when those original toys came out, they had some wacky shit that was not part of those movies. Like, I think they gave Alan Grant
Right.
like a bazooka, which
Yeah.
to be fair, that's
Coulda
more
helped.
that's more book accurate. They just had bazookas the whole time.
That's pretty awesome.
So
I mean, honestly, I would pay to go to a theme park just to walk around with a bazooka. I don't even need the dinosaur.
Yeah?
Just let me walk around a jungle with a bazooka.
What I get,
and
they
take
keep-
all my money.
they keep going to these islands with machine guns. You get a drone.
No,
Come
no,
on,
no.
it's the
Yeah.
new age.
Is this another island?
Yeah, it's another island.
It's a
I
secret
thought they were
research
going
facility.
back to Sorna again. I was like, oh, cool.
No,
This
I
is
think-
a new island. This is where they experimented, but they made dinosaurs that were too scary for Jurassic Park.
Sure.
And Hammond's like, not on my island. Those are going to scare the tykes. And so they kept them on this island, and now that's why we're going to this island.
That's one thing
Okay.
I still don't understand why they're still doing. Either mutated or hybrid. Just do dinosaurs. There's literally a line in, I think, Jurassic World. I think it's Jake Johnson who's just like, why do we need to like recreate? We have dinosaurs. Like, just they're cool on their own. You
That's
know what I
pretty
mean?
true, but
Spinosaurus are scary alone.
you got to sell. Look, I mean,
Yeah, I guess so.
you
Yeah.
gotta really sell it. Like, even I get disappointed when I see the T-Rex. The real T-Rex was like as big as like maybe a 2-story house, and I'm like, I still imagine him bigger than that.
You want to
Like, I'd go back in time and be like, that's it.
Mm.
You know,
Like,
kind
I'd
of-
be such an asshole.
What kind of ruined me for the T-Rex in the Jurassic Park movies? You go back and watch The Lost World. When he's in San Diego and he's going through the neighborhood, there's a part where a tree brushes across his like face or whatever, and you just see him go like his little arms just trying to reach his neck.
Ah, so cute.
He's like scratching himself, and I was like, oh, she's like a little puppy.
Just watching them exist is the best part. The best part of Kong Skull Island was watching Kong take a little bath after he was in this epic fight with
this-
something big, and he wins,
the
and then he's
octopus,
just like
yeah.
washing his wounds, and he's like, God, another day at the office.
Just like these fucking helicopters. Ow.
Yeah, they just
Shit
keep flying around
hurts.
this island.
All right. So
Yeah. Anyway, the best
Dinosaurs.
commercial was the Glenn Powell one
Oh, with the long hair.
and Panama.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
All right. I think that's where Jurassic Park takes place, Panama.
Yeah.
I don't
it's
think it
not
does.
too far.
No. Mm-mm.
Isla Nebula or whatever this new one is.
I don't know.
Isla
Yeah.
Secreta.
I don't know if it's one of the
Isla
5
Secret
deaths.
Base.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
It better be. Where else would this?
I think they could do
Mm.
whatever. It's a whole
Mm.
new thing. I
Mm.
don't even know. Is this post Dominion? Dinosaurs are still
I think it's
ruled
5
the
years after.
5
Yeah.
years after? Okay. All
Can
right.
I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
What happens in Dominion?
You never saw it?
No, I mean, like it really took the air out of my sails when at the end of
Up a bit sail. Sorry.
Fallen Kingdom. First of all, Fallen Kingdom humanized the dinosaurs in a way that I was not emotionally prepared for. When we're leaving the island and you see that one dinosaur, like he knows like the boat. Oh, it kills
Just
me.
trying to get some air.
Brachiosaurus.
Yeah. And then Dominion, I'm like, so this whole like I don't want to see them run around on the mainland like.
Oh, that was what I was most excited for, but they didn't really do
Eventually,
that.
they go to an isolated place, and it's
That's
basically like
might as well
Jurassic
be
Park.
another island.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. We
There are also locusts involved. It's a
Yeah.
whole thing.
Locust.
Yeah.
I still would have.
6 movies into this goddamn franchise, the coolest creature we can come up with are locusts.
Well, yeah, I think they
They're
went
pretty
kind of.
big locusts.
They went. Yeah,
you
they're pretty
know?
big.
They're
They went.
thick.
They went a
Yeah,
little
they're big.
biblical.
Yeah.
A little
Yeah.
biblical.
Mm.
They should have wiped out all of humans,
Mhm.
get a small band of those that are left, and it's just like a literal Jurassic World. Like, they're the same. I keep bringing this up. They were the same writers, at least in the beginning, that did the Apes movies.
They did the first Apes movie.
The
Yeah.
first one. Okay,
Those apes, that ape trilogy is
perfect.
it just gets better with
Just
time.
Yeah.
just take. Oh, there was a disease within the dinosaurs, and it ended up killing all the humans, and then the dinosaurs started ruling. Just why not?
That's called plagiarism, Christian. You can't just take.
Yeah,
what
you
You don't have
can't.
to do
this
exact.
movie is
Oh,
doing.
okay. So
Yeah.
now just
Yeah.
plagues or plaguesurism
It's
now.
it's plagiarism. Is what it is.
And then
Okay.
we're doing just dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And then there's no dialogue at all.
Oh, that'd be great. And then they
That'd be
start talking, and then
Yeah.
it turns into Land
Land
Before
Before
Time.
Time!
Yes, we
So,
got there.
Quickly, we got there.
Damn it! God, we're so goddamn good.
That was really
Yeah.
We
good.
need cigars.
Yeah.
Fucking
And
cocaine.
Yeah.
anybody questions you about that? You know how many Land Before Time movies there are? 78.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's a lot.
There's a lot of
A
them.
lot of Land Before Time.
Mhm.
Love that shit.
Do a spin-off, do dinosaur. Just get the talking dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Look, I'm just happy that my Spinosaurus is back. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm a happy boy. That's all I need. They're gonna be in one scene.
Yeah, they're just
happy.
like, yeah.
The only other time they came back was the Camp Cretaceous, the Jurassic World animated show for kids.
Oh, yeah.
It
My
would-
niece and nephews love that.
It's pretty fun. The Spinosaurus shows up in a desert simulator with robot dogs.
Okay. I forgot about the robot dogs.
There's robot
That's right.
dogs.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Check it out.
Natural
Netflix.
place for this.
Anyways,
franchise to go.
that's what I
Yeah.
was looking forward to the most. So
Okay.
those were fun.
Anyway, that's our 1-minute review of the Jurassic World Rebirth
It's like
trailer.
a 40-minute review. All right, Mark, before the show started,
Yeah.
you said you wanted some Super Bowl trivia.
Oh.
I figured it'd be fun for everybody.
All right. I haven't looked through these. I don't know if these are great. These might be too easy. I
Okay.
just went to parade.com.gov. This came out February 8th,
That
2025,
means
so
it's official.
it's brand new. 30 Super Bowl trivia questions and answers to stump your friends and family for. Oh, this is going to be
Bring
easy.
them on.
It's going to be very easy.
If one of these is like, who was the halftime show, you might trip me up.
Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Question. What team has played in 4 Super Bowls but never held a lead?
But never held a lead. That would not be the Buffalo Bills because I
Ooh.
believe they did have a lead at one point. They definitely did against the Giants. So 4 Super Bowls. I'm going to go with the Vikings.
Okay. Cody, do you have an idea?
I was going to go to the Bills.
Bills? Well, it's the
I'll
Vikings.
go Bills.
It's
Oh,
the
okay.
Vikings.
Thank
Is
you
it?
for
Okay,
shouting.
yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, because they were just kind of Fran Tarkenton took him to 3 of them, I think. Maybe Joe
Okay.
Cap took him to 1, but they have not been to the game in a long time.
Okay, that already felt like a deep cut. This one
Yeah.
might be easier.
That
what,
was tough.
What teams have the most Super Bowls?
Crap. I mean, it's the Patriots.
And we have- we have
doing
a-
the math.
we
Is
have
it
a-
the Steelers?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
They,
Steelers.
they each have what, 6?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow, bonus point. Bing.
Right.
What teams haven't appeared in a single Super Bowl? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll give you.
All right,
if you
we'll
can
go
get-
back and forth. The
Okay.
teams that have never appeared in a Super Bowl.
There's
I will
4.
open the bidding at Detroit Lions.
That's 1.
Ooh, that was going to be mine. Okay, I need to regroup here. The Jacksonville Jaguars.
I was going to say,
That's 2.
think Big Cats. Big Cats tend to struggle in the big game for some reason. Oh boy, who?
I got one.
You can go with that. I'll close.
I was
it
gonna
out
say
if
you better
want.
take it before he does.
Houston Texans.
That's correct.
Texans
Missing
never
one more.
been. Right, and the Cleveland Browns,
Wow.
Wow,
Holy
look at
shit.
that. Yeah.
You nerds.
and probably not going next year. Sorry.
Which Super Bowl halftime show preceded a stadium blackout?
Oh, that was I can't remember who was performing, but that was the Niners.
Yeah.
Eventually losing, but had a hell of a comeback after they turned the power back on, and they almost beat the Ravens.
I'm looking for the halftime
wanna
show
see-
performer.
halftime
I
show.
think it was Beyonce.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
boy, okay.
Yeah.
Queen Bee.
winner of a Grammy for country. You
Give
mad?
her all the power she wants.
Get mad.
Have you listened to that Cowboy Carter?
I've heard that song.
It's
good.
It's great.
It's good. I'm not country, so I don't care.
And she's got a lot of like legacy country music artists like chiming in on it. Like
There you go.
It's fantastic.
Glad
Treat
she won.
yourself.
What team has participated in the most Super Bowl games?
I still would say at this point that's New England because they did 9.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, it's New England.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, this one's fun. How much does the Lombardi Trophy weigh?
It's not that heavy.
Like 20 pounds.
I'm going
Whoa.
like 9 pounds.
Ooh, we were looking for the Will Smith movie, 7 pounds.
All right.
Yeah.
Question
Alright.
for you, Christian. What NFL player chucked the Lombardi Trophy across the ocean?
Was that Tom Brady
Tom Brady.
in the
What
fucking
incredibly
Miami swamp?
inebriated.
Tampa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what because
It
I think I
was
saw that clip this
incredible.
weekend too, because
Incredible.
everyone was like, "No, no,
Yeah.
Tom, no."
it's so good because everybody involved knew that Tom had that was like the height of the TB12 method. No drinking during the season,
yeah.
so he becomes like one of Ned Flanders' kids. When they have like 1 granule of sugar, they just lose their mind and go psycho. He like smelled tequila and he's like he turns into Gronk.
I have a T-shirt of Blaine Gabbert holding him up as they're like walking off
Oh,
the fucking
jeez.
boats. It's
Wild.
Blaine
incredible.
Gabbert, hero.
More of that.
Yeah.
What famous jeweler makes the Lombardi Trophy?
K.
Every kiss begins with.
Yeah.
Is it? I don't know. The Cartier.
Tiffany and Co.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Okay.
There you go.
that's why you have breakfast there.
What 2 cities have hosted the most Super Bowl games?
See, this is all the crap. I have no idea.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Um,
Making excuses.
You're doing
Miami.
great. I'm gonna go
That's one.
Nice.
Miami, and I would say it's got to be a city, right? Like it's
Mhm.
like so not Southern California. I'm gonna go Atlanta.
Mm-mm.
Is it New Orleans?
Yeah.
It
Oh,
is?
really?
Yeah.
I was gonna go Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a fun one. What NFL quarterback legend never got a Super Bowl ring?
Well, how many names you want here?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan Marino.
Yeah, I
was
would
it.
say
That was it,
Marino's
yeah.
probably.
Is he
the most
is he like
famous.
the most famous
Mhm.
one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is fun. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams. Of how many? Or no, sorry. What teams of these 5 have only ever? Sorry, I worded
your
that
time.
weird. 5 teams have only ever won 1 Super Bowl.
Mhm.
What are they?
It's not the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's for damn sure.
Nope, they got.
I knew one of
They
these.
got 2
actually.
of them.
Yeah.
I actually did know one of these.
And this is as of
They've only won 1 Super Bowl. Is what
Mhm.
you're saying. Jets.
Yep, that was the one I knew.
Jets have won 1.
Sorry, Dad.
the,
That was literally like the 3rd Super Bowl too, I think, ever.
The Bears have won 1,
Yep.
although they act like they win it every year.
Yeah.
Based on that 1 year.
Yeah. Ooh.
The
Colts.
Colts have won 2.
Ah.
They.
Oh well, this actually we can do 4 now because Eagles was on here and they just won. So that was that technically their second.
Yeah, yeah. That
Okay.
was
Yeah.
their second.
All right,
yeah.
so only 2 more.
This is
Ooh.
sticky.
Raiders.
Nope.
Ah, they
No,
won
yeah.
2?
I guess.
What the fuck?
No,
Arcadio got one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
the Rams just did another one.
We'll say that one. Seahawks is one of them.
Seahawks was one.
Arcadia got it.
Okay.
Missing one more.
Yeah, Seahawks only done 1. Nope. Have only they have to have won it, right? Not just gone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Get this one. Gonna get it. Let's think.
Hmm.
I would ask you for a hint, Christian, but I don't know if you can help us here. I was gonna say
That's
like conference, but
really
I don't think you know
fucked up.
that. I don't think you know the division.
I could maybe say
Am
that-
I wrong?
Guys, useless.
Oh, I
the
think I
Saints.
know it.
Yeah,
Saints.
it's the
Yeah,
Saints.
yeah.
I was gonna say I can say the city, but I don't even know if I know where the Saints are
Didn't
from.
the
New Orleans?
No, yeah.
New Orleans Saints?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, see.
Nice. Good job.
Yeah.
NFL West.
Good job. NFC South.
Oh,
Yeah.
quite
They're
the
in the
opposite.
NFL West,
almost,
yeah.
almost the opposite.
Welcome to NFL West.
I don't know why I still have 3 fingers up. All right, let's do just a couple more. What was the first wild card team to win the Super Bowl?
Ooh, first
90s, right? Or is that 2000s when that was introduced?
I can't help you there.
It would have been somewhere in the 90s, but
Okay.
as far as the team actually going on to win it, it might have been was it the first time the Patriots won?
I was gonna say first time the Rams won.
This team has been mentioned in this game.
Ooh. kind of narrows it down. Not really.
First wild card team.
There was a bit of attitude from someone who mentioned this team's name too.
Wow. Wow.
I don't remember, but I know that's me who gave the attitude.
When has Mark ever given attitude?
Yeah.
I've never seen Mark angry in his life.
Colts?
No.
I'm trying to.
Steelers?
Mm-mm.
Packers?
Mm-mm. Just name all the teams.
We're just naming. No, because I remember the Packers went on a run.
They will not be in the city, or they might not be anymore. But oh no, they're not. They're not. Okay, now that doesn't narrow it
Is
down.
it the Oakland Raiders?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well, so they were the Oakland
Yeah.
Raiders at the
Yeah,
time.
they like to hop around.
All right, let's do. Oh, this is fun. Oh, okay. Last two. Who was the first left-handed quarterback to get a Super Bowl ring?
Is it Steve
Was
Young?
Steve Young?
No.
Yeah, that feels way too late.
Yeah. Who the hell else was a lefty?
Cody Hall.
Who else was a mutant? Rose weird.
That's gonna bug me. Do you know this name, Christian?
I mean, because I just read it.
Yes, obviously. I'm saying we're like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
No,
is what
I've
I'm
never heard of
saying.
this
Looks like a
person in my
weird
life.
Lefty quarterback.
This person could be making up stuff. I
Yeah.
could. What if I just had blank the whole time?
Kenny Stabler?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. It says Ken Stapler.
Ah, the
Yeah.
snake.
Well, Katie
Okay.
got it wrong then.
Also, it's Stabler.
Stabler.
All right, last one. Who was the first singer to perform at a Super Bowl halftime show?
The first singer.
1970. Narrow it down.
Yikes.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, these are actually fun. Hold on. All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna go Perry Como.
Do you think you'll get it, Cody?
Chubby Checkers, whatever the hell your name. The
He
guy's
did it
name was.
every year.
Carol Channing.
Oh
okay.
yeah. Okay.
All right,
Okay.
this is fun. How many chicken wings are consumed on Super Bowl Sunday? I'll let you get it within a couple million.
Man, I'm gonna go with
40 million.
I'm gonna go
Ooh.
38 million.
Oh, you guys are way too. 1.45 billion wings.
Oh my God.
Man.
All right, here we go. This is another fun one. How much do Americans spend on beer for Super Bowl Sunday? Again, I'll give you a couple
If
million.
I'm any indication. Okay, so if they're eating, let's just do the math on this. If they're eating over 1 billion chicken wings, I'm gonna say they're spending $9 billion.
Oh, well, okay.
$5 billion.
$1.3
Ah.
billion dollars. All right. Last one. Okay, this is it. This is it. What player holds the record for most career rushing yards in Super Bowl games?
In Super Bowl games total,
Yes.
because the individual record is Timmy Smith.
So I'll.
Terrell Davis.
You want me to? I can. Does it help if I tell you the amount of yards? Because you're just guessing the person.
Yeah, I mean you can tell us the yards.
It's 350 total yards. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4 Super Bowl games total.
Oh.
In 4 games total, I'm gonna go Thurman Thomas.
Okay.
I was going to say Terrell Davis, but that was not 4 Super
No,
Bowls.
both wrong. Steelers.
Oh, Franco Harris.
Yep.
Ah.
Mhm. Of course.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I was going to say Jerome Bettis.
All right.
That's not right.
No, these
Even
keep
He
one
had a hell of a
fucking
game, man.
these keep getting more fun. How much did a ticket to the very first Super Bowl cost?
It did not. The game didn't sell out. I think it was like $10.
Cody?
$4.
$12.
Okay.
Wild. What was the lowest scoring Super Bowl in history?
Super Bowl 3. The
The
Jets? No.
I think it was Super Bowl 5. I think it was 13-10.
What's L? Is that 50? 40? 60?
L is 50.
50? All right. Super Bowl 53.
Oh, the
Yeah, that
Patriots
awful.
one.
The Patriots. It was
Rams.
13-3.
Oh,
13-3.
God. That was terrible.
13-3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see. Super Bowl. Nope, I don't know that one. Okay, what is the highest score ever by one team in a Super Bowl game?
Crap. It was the Niners, the Steve Young Niners beating the Chargers. I think they won 49-26.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think somebody got 50.
It was the 49ers, 55 points.
Mm.
Oh, right. Yeah. That was Montana beating the
1990 Super Bowl.
55-10.
Yes.
They beat the Broncos.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's the one. All right, there you go. You won.
We won.
If I gave you a Super Bowl number,
Yeah.
could you get it?
Yeah.
All right. I'm not gonna do it then. I'm kidding. Super Bowl 40.
Super Bowl 40. Okay, here's the fun fact about me. The first 33 are on lockdown, but I will get there. I just got to chart it from Super Bowl 30.
This is how I
22 is 87, so
Yeah.
then 18 years after 87 is 2005. So Super Bowl 40 would be the Steelers beating the Seahawks.
That's correct. That's a good job.
Yeah.
Good job. What about Super Bowl 37?
Did you say 37?
Yeah.
Okay. Then 3 years prior, 2005, 2004, 2003, 2002. That's going to be the the Buccaneers
Who was it, Mark? Come
defeating
on.
the Raiders.
I should have only done the Bucks ones and
With
just did them repeatedly. that would have been a better bit.
Dexter Jackson was the MVP.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, he was.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Let's go with. Roman numerals will throw me off. 22. Well, 22.
It's the greatest game ever
Oh,
played.
that was an easy one for you.
Yeah,
Shit.
it's Washington defeated the Denver Broncos
Yeah.
42
Come
to
on,
10.
Cody. Come
All
on.
right. Let's do 13.
Super Bowl 13 was the Steelers toppling the Cowboys.
Damn.
Wow.
I think it was 35 to 31.
What about
Wait, try me. No.
Super Bowl 8, Christian?
8?
You got this.
Ooh. I'm gonna say the Broncos and I was gonna say city names, but they would have all probably been different.
Yeah.
It was the Dolphins toppling the Vikings.
What is XLV? Is that 45? Yeah, 45.
Yeah. XLV is 45, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, you said 40, so that would be 2010. So that would be the. See, this is the crap that bothers me. Like, I was in LA already. I
Yeah.
went to a Super Bowl party. That's probably why I can't remember these nearly as quickly. But I think that was that the Packers?
Yeah,
Beat
you
the
got
Steelers?
it.
All right.
You got it. That was
Damn.
a, that was a
See,
close
I have to
one.
eke those out, and that happened like
Close
if you asked me
one.
who won 5 years ago, I'm like, I don't, you know.
Mm-hmm.
If you asked me who won in like the 60s, it's so stupid.
51.
Super Bowl 51. What we just have 59, right? So yeah, 49 would have been in 14, 15, 16. That was the famous comeback game. That was the Pats beating the Falcons.
Guy's on fire.
Wow.
Oh my
Down
god.
28 to 3. Did
Can't
you
be
guys see
broken.
that? There was like it was going around today. Tom Brady hyping his team up, being down 28-3.
Yeah, yeah.
And then versus Patrick Mahomes. Like, that's a little unfair, but like
sure. Yeah.
Mahomes looked. I've never seen that dude look
He,
like
Curry,
that.
he was like, "Fuck."
Never
at
seen him
one
look like
point.
that, dude.
Yeah.
I gotta get you, man. Here we go. 31.
31. That's not the one that's going to get me. 31
Fuck.
is the Patriots felled by the Packers.
Jeez.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
Brett
all
Favre's
right.
the MVP.
9.
No, Desmond Howard's the MVP. Excuse me. Super Bowl 9. That would be the first one. The Steelers won. They beat the Vikings.
Oh my god. All right. 18.
Why are you going to do that?
Oh.
What?
I'm just looking at
You
numbers here, man.
fucking
I'm
asshole.
sorry. I'm
We
sorry.
Fucking
just
asshole.
showed
He's
up.
so mad.
I
that-
didn't realize this was the score.
We just showed up
Oh,
not ready to
God.
play, and we
Okay.
lost
Well,
to the Raiders.
Let's do
Well,
38
no,
to
hold on.
9.
17 instead.
For the sake of the content and
Yeah.
people listening at home, I think they should know. 'Cause they're
The
gonna be like,
Raiders beat the team from Washington 38 to 9.
Okay.
We just
So
did
sorry.
not have our best. The previous year we did. We beat the Dolphins for our first Super Bowl championship 27-17.
2 more. 27.
Super Bowl 27 was the Bills losing to the Cowboys for the first time.
I keep thinking I got you because I'm looking at the winner first, and then you
Yeah.
say that. All right.
That's what I
Last
do.
one.
can't stump him. Easy.
I
40.
want to be inside his brain and look at his logic for like which one's going to trip him up.
48.
48. Okay, so we just did. It's the number that's killing me. So that's 2014. So that's 2013, and that would be the year that the Seahawks beat the crap out of the Broncos.
Damn it!
Yeah. But those are the ones you can trip me up. I think we were all at the same Super Bowl party that year.
2014?
I think did we all go to
No,
Roger Craig Smith's place?
I was not there for that.
I thought you guys went with us.
I
That
went
was
to
before my time.
I went to his house one time, but it wasn't
Well,
a
you
Super
went to his
Bowl.
house to hang out one
Yeah,
night.
I hung
and,
out. It was pretty cool.
And
We're
then we
friends.
went to his place to do, and that was the last Super Bowl party I've ever gone to.
I think I went to a Super. Oh, this is
And
actually
we had a
kinda
great
funny.
time.
I don't know if it was the Super Bowl, but we went to your apartment one time.
That was the next year. I had people over.
That
at my
was a
place,
Super Bowl party,
and
though,
that
right?
was the most famous ending in Super Bowl history for 2 reasons.
Oh, okay.
Do
Wow.
you remember? Okay, so everybody, I'm pretty sure it was the Seahawks Patriots, and everybody was kind of rooting for the Seahawks. We were a little tired of the Patriots, and we wanted to see and so. JTE came over in full Patriots regalia, and we're all watching the game, and it looks like, oh my God, somehow, some way, the Seahawks have pulled this out. And then instead of handing the ball to Marshawn Lynch, the Seahawks decide to have Russell Wilson try to throw a pass.
Is that the
Malcolm
famous
Butler picks it off.
Yeah.
And Malcolm Butler makes the interception. Everybody's going crazy, including JTE. Was going so crazy, he ran into my bedroom, jumped on the bed, was pounding the bed, and you know who didn't like it? Molly the Wonder Dog.
Oh,
She
no.
jumped on the bed and bit him. And she was like,
Good girl.
I don't know who
Good
this
girl.
guy is.
Hell
He's
yeah.
in my
Like,
house.
this is
He's
a
making a
grown
lot of
man
ruckus.
who's jumping on
Molly
a bed.
was so hopped up on food.
He's telling me about his podcast all day.
This is one of Josh McCouga's best traits and one of his worst flaws is he's such a nice guy. He's a giver, particularly when it's not his food to give.
Sure.
He kept giving Molly. He would sneak her like pepperonis and carrots. I think he made Molly allergic to carrots. Like she was like not tolerating carrots after that, but she was just so hopped up on life and humanity.
Oh.
She needed something to do. And when
That's
she saw
amazing.
JT go into my room, she's like, "That's Dad's room," and she just bit the crap out
Hell
of him.
yeah. Good girl.
I
That's
don't know why that
amazing.
moment isn't in the montages.
I've never heard. I don't remember that. I don't remember him getting bit or jumping in there.
Oh, it was awesome.
You know what stands out about that? Because were you there, Cody? I
No.
think you weren't.
I don't get invited to these things, apparently.
We were at something together because we celebrated our 9-year anniversary on this channel. By the way, we
Did
didn't
you
celebrate
really?
it. I just found out the
Wow.
other day that it was like we celebrated that milestone. And I remember we were somewhere and we were like, should we start a YouTube channel? And we're like, yeah, we should start a YouTube channel. I could have sworn we were at Mark's place.
I remember we were drunk at I think Campia's Comic-Con party when...
You don't have to say the name.
No. When we had...
It's not one of those either.
Could have brushed past...
Well, that was that huge house,
Could have
right?
brushed past
Yeah,
it.
okay. I just wanted to point it out.
that was
There's
when
no
we
baby
invited-
oil.
That house was monstrous.
You would have thought. I don't know.
That was when we brought Brian into the fold.
Sure.
Okay.
And I remember we were both really drunk, like, hey, you want to make stuff with us? And he's like, sure.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of you guys got really drunk at my place one time,
Oh,
He didn't.
Well,
and you woke up the next day.
some more than
I apologize.
others.
Or
Yeah,
something.
you're right.
Some more than
It's
others.
not like I was sober.
No.
Well,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you passed out there too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I was passed out on the couch, and you were famously showing Cody the Metallica movie with Dane DeHaan
Oh,
the whole
it's
time.
still great.
Yeah. Oh no, it's fantastic.
We stood there for about 7 minutes.
It sounded
We
amazing.
don't have to watch the whole thing.
No. That's when I infamously clogged your toilet with
Yeah.
puke and poo.
Oh, that's awesome. Well
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Well done,
You were missing a hanger that night.
man.
Yeah.
So you guys have you used a hanger to plunge the toilet?
Have you never done that before?
I'd never had to, honey.
Well,
I
you
have
know.
a plunger.
What were you doing? Were you like
You-
smashing your shit?
What? No. I was trying to get.
Just trying
like-
to abort the shit.
I didn't say that.
What were you doing then?
I was trying
anyway, the Spinosaurus.
Yes, the
is
Spinosaurus.
the creature from
You
three.
try to get it up in there and unclog it if something's in there, and because it's something pokey, you can get in there and then like
Okay.
release it.
Did it work?
Yes.
Okay.
And then you see him nervously hang the hanger back up, like I'm gonna open my closet and be like, wait a minute.
I might have thrown it away in
Something smells
in the
shitty
in the
and
trash
pukey
right
in
next
here.
to it. No,
Yeah.
I think I did throw it away. I did not.
Luckily, that apartment complex had one of those like trash, like you know,
The chutes.
the chutes.
Oh, those
So that's probably what you did.
Yeah.
Dumped it in the chute.
Yeah.
Okay, best Super Bowl commercial of all time that you can remember. And sub question: what's the best Super Bowl trailer you can ever remember seeing? Back when it was like a thing, like it was a reveal.
The first Jurassic World, I
I was-
remember being really fucking stoked.
I was
at
in-
a bar in Big Bear, I think, for that one. I was like, oh!
I was at my cousin's bachelor party in Vegas. We were all having dinner,
Nice.
and it popped out. I was like, "Shut up!"
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
Jurassic World, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember this was the JT Molly year. That's a great sentence to say. It's just let's get JT. If there's one person you want to see on Molly, it's JT. The Jason Bourne movie was being advertised.
Okay.
And they like I don't think anybody'd seen any footage. Like we heard it might be in production because we
Yeah.
were doing schmoes then. But Matt Damon was going to be back as Jason Bourne, and it's right at the beginning of the game, and game goes to break. and it's like his name, and he's like wrapping his like wrist.
Yeah.
And then
That's when
he
you, like-
throws a punch that drops this dude so fast. Everybody we were probably 10 deep at my place. We all go, ho, at the same time. And then Harloff and I go see the movie to review it. We're so excited. And that scene happens, and they use a different angle.
Oh, I
And
hate
both,
that.
and we like looked at, we probably like got shushed. We were like, what was the punch?
Aw.
I hate
Very
that.
disappointing. Coke and Pepsi had this all-time great ad that was a Coke driver and a Pepsi driver drinking their respective product at a diner, and then they're kind of looking at each other, and they're kind of like laughing, like, hey, and so the Coke guy offers the Pepsi guy a sip of his Coke, and so the Pepsi guy's like, yeah, he's like, and then the Coke guy reaches for that guy's Pepsi, and the Pepsi driver's like, nah, and then they get in like this huge fight.
Okay.
Great ad.
I can't think of any. I like that.
It's
I like
like the
more fun
best.
stuff.
The oldest one that I can remember was a FedEx commercial where two cavemen are arguing, and I guess like a package didn't get delivered to another caveman.
Sounds
and
familiar,
And he was
yeah.
like, "Why didn't you use FedEx?" And he's like, "Get out of here." And he's like, "Well, FedEx hasn't been invented yet." He's like, "Not my problem." It's a really stupid fucking joke. I remember cackling when I saw that. Yeah.
The Budweiser frogs were fun the first
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Budweiser, the Bud Light commercials were always really great. I don't remember. I think there was one.
I did one
I
of
saw
them.
Coors.
Yeah.
I know you did one
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
You
talking about
tell
this
us,
year?
I was
tell
on the
us
Super
every
Bowl.
day.
I was on the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Hey guys, friendly reminder today.
Yes.
Almost
You-
forgot. Huh?
You
my
and your Carfax commercials. We've seen them.
Yeah.
Show me the Carfax.
Still haven't seen it.
We should
Play
watch
it
it
right
right now.
Your reaction.
Yeah, Doritos always has fun ones too.
Doritos usually pretty good.
Yeah.
Everybody loved that time machine one where the guy
Mm.
comes out. He's like, Timmy, you're so old. That's
I thought there was.
that was the punchline.
Oh, okay.
And I assume since you're the one that brought up the product that you had some recall.
I was waiting. Timmy, you're so
That was
old.
fantastic.
Give me a
That's-
Dorito or something.
Give me a Dorito. He just punches his old guy.
Yeah.
Give me a Dorito.
I like that. I like the recent one where the UFO was trying to take it.
That was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Got
Yeah.
sucked up. We're all
Yeah,
in the
there's,
UFOs.
there's some good ones.
yeah. Some fun
Some okay
ones.
ones.
The E-Trade baby was a big thing. Remember that? Okay.
Mm.
E-Trade
fucker.
Baby was big.
Yeah.
There is that one person, though. It's one of the many reasons I don't like going to parties. When somebody complains about they're like, these commercials suck. It's like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm really bummed for you.
It's like every year. It's like, oh, these commercials used to
Yeah.
be so good. It's like,
Yeah.
it's the same as last year, just a little more Jesus.
a little more Jesus.
A little less Jesus this year.
There was
though.
only one.
There was only one spot.
Do you remember the year where it was
Everything
like
going okay up there?
all crypto? Was it
Yeah.
like last year or the year
It
before
was
that?
a couple years ago.
It was like
Yeah.
all
It was
crypto.
like, scan this if you want to kick
yeah.
ass.
Where is
Yeah.
it now?
Yeah.
Where is it now?
Yeah.
Surprised we didn't see any Doge.
They don't have the money.
Not yet.
Do not have the money.
Well, they're gonna take it all.
Jesus was a brown man. Dun, dun, dun. From Palestine.
Yeah, if you really want to make him go crazy,
Enjoy the
say
game.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just wait. In the same year that happens, then Mel Gibson's The Resurrection comes out. Then be like, it's okay. We've got Mel.
Yeah.
We've got him.
Oh, man. That movie just came and went, and Mel Gibson directed it. That Mark Wahlberg movie.
Yeah.
And Mel Gibson directed it. Like, you've never heard Mel Gibson direct it. It's like, Mel Gibson, that would have been a huge freaking deal.
back in the day, back in
you
the
know,
90s.
before
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to think of like all the celebrities that like got canceled or whatever, and it's like, did any of them ever like break my heart when I was like, no, not that one. And Mel
Oh,
Gibson,
yeah.
like, I wasn't personally like the biggest, but I thought he was great. Like, he just seemed like a nice dude. He seemed like
Sure.
such a good dude.
Yeah.
And you know, like the guy from What Women Want and Lethal Weapon. He's
Love
fun.
that. Yeah, love it.
Braveheart. And then
Yeah.
it's like, no, he's kind of unhinged.
Yeah, he's a little out there.
A little out there.
I remember when I
Like the truth is out there.
yeah, he's out there. He's an ambassador now. We got to be careful.
That's right.
Oh, that's
He's
right.
a Hollywood
yeah.
ambassador.
Yeah.
It's like him and Gary Busey. Who
And
is it?
he's working on Lethal
John
Weapon
Boyd.
5.
Oh, John Boyd.
Boyd,
Ah,
yeah.
same thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I've actually never seen Hacksaw Ridge. I really wanted to see it. Then I always remember he did it. I was like, meh.
Dude. It's freaking
I
great.
hear
a
it's
good
really
movie.
good.
That's freaking great.
I like
Good movie,
Andrew
yeah.
Garfield. Yeah. I remember when I saw Passion of the Christ, everyone's like, oh my God, I feel terrible afterwards. And I watched it and I was like, it's fine.
I
It's a
never
movie.
saw it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's,
I never did either.
I'm pretty
what
sure
you
I know the
expect.
story.
Yeah, you read it. Maybe you didn't, maybe you didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
One time, my dad's most infamous public speaking engagement, some church asked my dad, who was in med school at the time, or maybe just gotten out, and he was still in the Air Force. They asked him for Easter Sunday Mass to be a special speaker to describe the medical process of what would have happened to Jesus when he was on the cross.
Oh, jeez.
And, like, I guess to like drive home how much this guy suffered, so we all get to
Sure.
like eat chocolate with bunnies. And so my dad goes up there and he does the job, and he's like, it was the most awkward I've ever felt in my life, because like the people did not want to hear, and you could tell early. And he's like telling them what's happening to your body is like, then by hour 5, this is setting in. And I think he probably cut it early.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, this is not what they
He
booked
did
me
the
for.
David Cronenberg cut, the body horror of Jesus.
I mean, it's not good. Not a good
No.
way to go out, man.
No, but it's cool. He rose up.
Yeah, I mean,
He
you know,
stood on business. He stood on water.
it's a comeback story.
It's a comeback story.
Moved the rock. They went to go witness the body, and he ain't there. And they're
Oh.
like, whoa, wait,
I don't-
if he's not in there.
I don't remember if the Passion of the Christ, the very end where the rock
He's got
opens.
the hands.
I didn't know if that was a post-credit scene, but if it was, that's a good stinger.
Oh, do you guys ever play that game? If you could go back in time and like if post-credit scenes were always part of cinema, what would be the coolest post-credit scene ever?
I already have it. It's one of the best
Okay.
endings of all time.
If this
Ghost
is
Ship.
Jurassic World, I'm gonna dump this water.
No, Ghost Ship. Because
Ghost Ship.
Yeah, the literal ending of that movie is the main character. She's in an ambulance and she's resting. She thinks all is well, and then she sees a couple of men start to go up. It's kind of the
Mudvayne kicks in.
and then
Yeah.
Mudvayne,
Yeah.
and then the main guy, that's the bad guy, kind of like looks because he's like some kind of mystical figure or whatever, and he walks in, the door closes. But that's the actual ending. That should have been the post-credit scene.
Okay. All right.
Perfect.
I'm not sure
Wonderful.
you completely understood the
Yeah, I
assignment.
think he was
but-
saying like, what would
yeah.
the post-credit scene be like if there was a sequel?
All right,
Like,
fine.
for
let's
instance-
start now then.
Yeah.
One that I think would have been really cool had they done it is at the end of Empire Strikes Back. You know, looks like he's got his new hand and he's got his arm over Leia, and we still didn't know. And and then the movie ends, and then it's directed by Irvin Kershner, and then it cuts to like this cave with sand, and then you see that same hand, and it
crawling.
holds a lightsaber and it hits a button, and it's green.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Because
basically take that deleted scene of
Yes,
Return of the Jedi
yes.
and just make that the post-credit scene.
yeah,
I
that
like
deleted
that.
scene is awesome.
That's pretty good.
I'm
Yeah.
glad it's not in the original cut, because like seeing it the way that you see it the first time when he's on the skiff is
Yeah.
badass, but
Yeah.
like as a post-credit scene, that would have rocked, man.
All right, I got it. I'll do one that'll just ruin Return of the Jedi.
Ghost Ship.
Okay.
Yeah, Ghost Ship. Mudvayne
Really
kicks
stuck on
in.
it.
Mudvayne kicks
You're really stuck on this ghost
Yeah.
ship thing, man.
At the end, Return of the Jedi, they're all happy. Lando's clapping.
Oh, yeah.
They're partying
Yeah.
with the Ewoks. And then music goes, and then we go back to the wreckage of the Death Star. And we go through the water.
Yeah.
And then we go into the wreckage of where the room was.
Just a filmmaker.
Here we go.
We see the hand of the Emperor just there, and then go
Damn. It goes like that, yeah.
with a lightning.
Yeah.
But we won't get that for
No,
40
all you
years.
see is this: a little bit of that blue,
Like the ending of X-Men 3, where he just moves the
Right.
chess pieces.
Yeah.
You ever seen that? How loud it is?
Yeah.
It's like that.
It's awesome.
All right.
Just a slight
Yeah.
little.
Oh, Jaws.
Just 3D glasses floating in the water.
No,
Jaws 3D.
the wreckage of the shark
Yeah.
exploded
Yeah.
all the way down at the bottom of the ocean,
Yeah.
and then you just start to see little fuckers.
God,
it was
my-
pregnant. You
My
see the little ones
sister
swim
was
out.
so full of crap for so many different reasons growing up, but she convinced us. We were slow frame by frame the end of Jaws because she said, "No, you can see a baby shark swim out."
So okay, I never saw a baby swim, but for some reason they gave the shark
Clip that.
a baby shark swim. I've seen baby
Never
swim
saw a
before.
baby swim before,
But
have you
Jaws-
guys? It's majestic.
No, but I always thought it was weird that they gave the shark like a voice, not a voice, but like it kind of moans.
In Jaws of Revenge,
And well, it does. They give it vocal cords.
he
for
sounds like
real.
Mr. Bean in pain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, but in the original Jaws, when it's floating down, you kind of hear like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I always thought, I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. And then because I don't actually know if I saw Jaws 2 before I saw the first Jaws, so I was like,
Really?
I think
Yeah.
retroactively, I was like, wow, did they? Oh, they were planning this. Cool, but who knows?
Who knows? Jaws of Revenge, all-time great Christmas movie, as it turns out.
No?
It is Christmas
Yeah.
in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine, Mario Van Peebles.
Yes.
That's a person.
Yeah.
That movie scared the shit. They scared the shit out of me. It was the banana boat.
The Banana Boat, yeah.
Yeah, that
and
one
my
scared me.
brother saw it. My brother saw it at a friend's house, and we obviously had Jaws of Revenge on tape and like watched it all the time. My brother reported that he saw it. A friend had it on tape, and he's like, "No, my friend has a version where 2 sharks jump out during the banana boat scene, and I'm like, nah, it's not real. He still claims to this day. He's like, dude, we were 8.
Yeah.
All right, we weren't on drugs.
I know.
I saw 2 sharks go out of the water, clear as day.
I know that there was like for that Jaws, it's the revenge, right?
Yeah.
I think there was like an alternate ending. I think in that one where
where
the guy survives.
Hoagie dies.
That's the one that I always saw was the one where he dies.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know what's canon. Don't know what's canon.
Hoagie comes back in mine, and he's swimming back to the boat.
Oh wait, Hoagie is Michael Caine.
Yeah.
Okay, no, never mind. I did see the one where he survives. I
Yeah.
was thinking of his friend.
Yeah, he's like, oh, the breath on that thing. It's like, God, this guy's full of one-liners, even at death's doorstep.
My favorite in that is that she has a psychic connection with this fucking shark. She has a psychic connection.
That shark
This shark was hunting our family,
was
Michael.
on a mission. The shark knew she went to the Bahamas, and it's like, pack your bags, kids. We're going to the Bahamas.
I love that we all just bought it.
Yeah.
Sure.
No,
Yeah.
but the best part, she's telling Michael, her oldest son, it's like, that shark killed your father. He's like, Dad died of a heart attack. She's like,
Yeah.
because of the stress of the shark. He was in his 90s.
I kind of agree with her in that,
get
the
it.
fear of the shark hit. Like, dude, that guy had some major PTSD.
Sure. Okay, I got a good post credit. Jurassic
Okay.
Park.
Yeah.
Fade away.
You're not going to believe this. There's another island.
So it's Dr. Grant,
yeah.
Ellie. They're in the hospital. They're recovering.
Mhm.
Then they're like, there was one more. One arm. I'd like to talk to you about the Sorna initiative. It's Sam Jackson. He survived.
He's just missing an arm.
And he's missing an arm instead
Yeah.
of an eye.
Yeah.
And he's telling them he's putting together a team of dino experts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a Spinosaurus to take on.
I don't
It's
hate
good.
it.
There we go.
It's good.
Just saying he could have lived.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked if he shows up and he's like, yeah, they thought I died, but all that money I got.
I remember being so upset. We left Wolverine Origins, thank God, because it was such a bad movie. I mean, we saw the whole movie and went to review it, and then we heard there's a post-credit scene. And, like, in the review, I'm yelling at the movie. I'm like, why are you doing this and not telling us? Have Usher stationed outside and tell us to go back in.
Wait. Yeah. Mhm.
And now I tried to fight the system. I tried to go at City Hall, and
Sure.
big insurance got me, and now I just sit there like a guppy, like the rest of us, just
Mm-hmm.
taking in the post credits. And I do kind of like them.
Yeah, they're fun. They're fun. All right.
We did good work here.
I think we did good work.
Yeah.
We
I
did
think
stuff,
we should replace, by the way, post-credit scenes with someone mentioned in the chat, Linkin Park. Just the same old
Just the
Transformers.
What I've Done
Yeah.
song. Mhm.
My favorite thing on TikTok is putting when they put
Always a fun trend.
endings to what I've done to different things. It works with everything.
Yeah.
It works with everything. It's great.
It does.
Every
Great.
Super Bowl commercial next year.
Yes. We
Fire it
did
up.
do good work here. Mark, what do you got going on? You have anything going on? You chilling? You hanging out? You partying? You vibing?
Sorry to Tampa and Greensboro because I had to cancel both those tour days. Now I just come on here to plug crap I can't go do. But it's because I'm doing other cool stuff.
It would have been cool.
Possibly, maybe Oscars and then South by Southwest. I'll be the festival.
Sick.
Might book some stand up. Not sure how much they're going to make me work yet. But we'll see. It's going to be a lot of fun stuff. So if you're in the Austin area, going by the South by Southwest, come and see me. Maybe some other folks hanging out with me.
Maybe. Some
Show remain
barbecue.
nameless. Post-credit scene.
Oh, South by Southwest post-credit scene.
Rubalcaba, yeah.
I've got another festival for you. All right. Well, we'll see you there. Yeah, make sure you guys go follow Mark on all his socials. Check out his stuff. Are you on TikTok? Get on that TikTok, dog. We might tag you in some stuff.
Occasionally I do a double T. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Popping off. It's there for now.
Yeah.
For now. Before we get
Thanks
to
to
our
Fearless president.
shout outs. Who?
I didn't say nothing.
Okay. All right.
Guys, hearing
It's the same
something.
thing. We can't say his name or he'll sue us. You get a lawsuit. Before we get out to the Patreon shout outs, thank you for all these super chats. Arcadio Castellanos,
Oh,
thank you,
shit.
sir. Thought of Mark.
Cadio,
Thought
good
of Mark.
blackjack player.
He's great. Thought of Mark. Every time the Commanders got a W, here's to a great season and bright future since getting rid of the cancer in the owner's box.
Yeah,
Oh.
baby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that cancer's name is Dan Snyder, and it makes him miserable that the Commanders are good again, and I love that it makes him miserable.
Was this the first year without him?
No, he sold the team in the
Okay.
summer of the previous
Got
season.
it. Okay. That would have been so
And
funny if it was just
It was
the
our
second
first.
he leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. King Sport Cal, thank you for the super chat. Mark, any plans on coming to the East, Tennessee? with Ken Knapsack. I know the Holiday Inn has a comedy night.
Ooh.
Maybe that's beneath
Nothing's
you.
beneath me, Kingsport.
Good to see you all. Good to see you too.
Yeah, I'll actually start hitting the books on that, Kingsport Cal. You deserve
Good.
it.
There you go.
We'll take Ken to a Cheddar's.
Theodore Jones, thank you for the super chat, Theodore. Hey, Mark, I'm officiating my friend's wedding soon and wanted some
Ooh.
advice. Thanks, and go Commanders.
Theodore, my advice to you is do right by the couple. Talk to them about what they want, what kind of stuff they want. You don't have to leave anything to surprise. Like if they wanted a little religiousy, they want to do a reading or something, great. If not, short, sweet, to the point. Have a little bit of fun with it, but at least as a comic, you got to remind yourself you're not there to get laughs. If laughs happen, great. It's incidental, but you're there to do a service. And whatever you do leading up to the moment of truth, just now when it's the moment of truth and you do the vows, then it's time to get serious. And my best and biggest piece of advice is twofold. One is pronounce them man and wife and tell them to just hesitate a beat before they actually do the kiss, because that gives you time to get the hell out of the picture.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mark's
Yeah.
in a lot of photos.
Yeah.
You've officiated a lot of
It's-
friends' photos, and you're there.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride and then run for your life.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Duck.
Good advice.
Yeah.
All right.
You do not want to be in that picture.
No.
It's going to be like the top of your head. For me, it just probably would have been like a huge forehead. It's like in there.
Yeah, you can key you out now. It's easy to do that. They got AI for that kind of stuff.
Oh, wait, are we doing the thing?
Doing this.
All right, I like listening.
And now
to
you can put your headphones on if you want. You can just be one ear too. It doesn't have to be both.
Oh,
Every week we
thank
give
you.
a shout out to our Patreon supporters, $15 and up. So if you want to support us here and all the things that we do, all of you help fund all of our projects. So we very much appreciate that over at patreon.com or a super chat. That's great. But if you can't do any of those, it's totally fine. Hit the like button. That's the best you can do. Create an account, hit the like button, and leave a comment. Comments very much do help us. And if you ever want to listen to us on the go, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, those on how you can do those. Cody, you ready?
I'm ready.
Aaron Woodley,
Ah.
Alec M.S. Young,
Ah.
Arcadio Castellanos,
Ah.
Billy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo.
sorry, I forgot I always forget the yeah.
It's all right.
Billy Storley.
Christian, aka Cobster. You guys can call me Cobster if you like.
It's fantastic audio, by the way. Bobby Mitchell,
Oh my God! Like, can we talk about like the political and economic state of the world right now?
Brian Arsenal. Listen, what he did? Would you have done that? Brian D.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Chris Jones.
As we wait for that, James brings up shout out I can't fucking talk.
Cindy Perez. Hi, Cindy.
I do miss Applebee's.
FS1138.
Cody knows what I'm talking about. You slut.
Giuseppe.
Shit, I always mess that up. Hold on, let me play that again. What was it?
Giuseppe.
Why isn't it working?
Oh,
Yeah, that one.
oh.
Gillespie.
There it is. All right. Sorry
Harley
about that.
Harley Payne.
Jeff Bezos came, Bill Gates came, Mark Zuckerberg came. Many of them came numerous times. The bankers have all come. Everybody's coming.
Please, you gotta add the I'm gonna come.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
John Noto.
He was extremely wet.
Julia Connor.
For some reason.
Carl Soderback.
We're a fun group.
What is that from? That's
We're a
fun.
fun group.
That's good.
Cat Markham.
I want people to get pregnant tonight. Let's do this.
That was in the heat of COVID. Kyle Johnson.
Is it longer?
Maris Thornton.
Is that a monkey? Is that a monkey? Oh, come on. Oh, is that a monkey?
There it is. Michael Nick Wade.
So suck it, Brian. Yeah.
Senior Film.
Yeah. Suck it, Brian. Suck his balls.
Sergio Castaneda.
Suck my butt, Brian.
Sheridan Ponce.
Ooh.
Stephanie Merritt.
Yes, Cody. Yes, God damn it. Yes.
Stefan Solosi.
I met Larry.
Yes.
Terry Stockwell. TJ Jones.
Not necessary.
Tyler Eklund. Oh, God. And finally, Wiley Todd.
Frosty.
Hold on.
Oh, come on.
Stay frosty.
Yeah,
Nice.
there we go. Alrighty, folks. Thank you all so much. Again, hit the like button, leave a comment, follow us on all the socials and all that stuff. If you're from TikTok, hi, welcome. Full
Hey.
context.
Hey.
Appreciate you.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for following.
Yeah.
And we will not have a show next week. Maybe, probably not.
Probably not. Yeah.
Yeah, probably not.
I need some rest, and you are.
I'm out.
You're out.
I'm
Yeah,
out.
So it actually works out.
So maybe we'll talk.
Yeah.
We'll
Okay.
talk, but no show.
Oh,
So the-
Valentine's Day stuff going. I see what's
Oh,
happening here.
yeah,
It's a big,
yeah.
it's a big
That's
weekend for me.
that's what it
You know,
is.
I
Yeah.
see what's
Yeah.
going
Yeah,
on here.
yeah.
All right.
So there it is. Thank you all. But Mark might be here. Mark's
I'll
gonna
be
host
here.
the show. Mark will
Yeah.
host the show. On
I
our
can
behalf.
solo it.
There you go. All right. Thanks everybody.
Love you.
Bye.
Stay frosty.
What is the we're a fun group, fun team. I love that. We're a fun group.
That's
That
got to
is
be a
from,
Striffler episode.
Maybe.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's also a Mark episode, I'm pretty sure. I think it was the
Oh.
post-Catalina episode where
Oh,
we had
wait.
everybody here.
okay.
And you were talking about how we were.
We're a fun group. Makes sense.
No lie detected.
None whatsoever. Hey, if you leave a comment, it'll be featured here on this show. So do it. Don't you want to be cool? Subscribe. Hit the like button. Do all that stuff.
extremely wet.
That's so good.
Jeff Bezos came, Bill Gates
I'm gonna come.
came, Mark Zuckerberg came. Many of them came numerous times. The bankers have all come. Everybody's coming.
Everybody's coming.
It's scary. It's absolutely horrifying.
Cody knows what I'm talking about. You slut.
There it is. Thank you all. Appreciate you. We love ya. Be safe. Be good. All the things. Bye.
I love you guys.